Barone. A sophomore defensive back and wide receiver, number 28, Justo Ibarra. A junior tight end, number 34, Christopher Gonzalez. A junior offensive lineman and defensive lineman, number 48, Ivan Rosales. The sophomore offensive and defensive lineman, number 50, Caden Valdez. A junior offensive and defensive lineman, number 58, Alejandro Parra. A senior offensive and defensive lineman, number 64, Marshall Larson. A sophomore offensive and defensive lineman, number 65, Noah Gijato. A sophomore offensive and defensive lineman, number 75, John Philip Wagner. A senior offensive and defensive lineman, number 77, Carlos Hernandez Bustos. A freshman lineman, number 78, Samson Riesco. And the junior offensive defensive lineman, number 99, Alexander Gerald. Your Blue Devils are led by head coach Skylar Hill, assistant coach Sean Gijato, assistant coach Matt Riesco, and statistician Jesse Mitchell.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another Cool FM Live broadcast of Cochise County Sports. Tonight, you're rocking with Dave and Paul, and we have Valley Union football. That's right. It is football season back in Cochise County, and we're here to watch the Valley Union Blue Devils take on the Desert Heights Prep Coyotes. Dave Davies alongside Paul Corder. Dave, we are finally back under the lights of football.
We made the drive out here to Elfrida and wouldn't want to be anywhere else. It is gorgeous out there right now. You hear the music, you come into the stadium, it's football time, baby. And we have not gotten the pleasure of being out here before. This is our first game in Elfrida. They're so hospitable, so happy to be here, and they're going to go ahead and wipe out their opponents. Who's that going to be, my friend?
The Coyotes from Desert Heights Prep. Now, Dave, you did say it was gorgeous out, and I have to disagree with you because just south of us, there is a heck of a lightning storm coming in.
At the moment, it is gorgeous. But we do have some unfortunate news. We will be without one of our star players tonight. That's going to be Dylan Mitchell, number 5. As we learned when we got here, there's such thing as a Mitchell curse. His dad, Jesse, broken collarbone his senior year. His brother, Chase, broken wrist his senior year. So Dylan Mitchell thinks that they have a bye week next week. He'll be back the game after that. But tonight, we saw some stars on that field.
Well, Jace actually did finish the game when he broke his wrist, so tough guy there. And we are just about set and ready to get this one underway. Our first game of the season, Dave. We have no idea what to expect. What I do expect, a Valley Union victory.
Absolutely. A player to keep an eye out tonight is going to be number 62, Marshall Larson. He's going to be a menace. He's going to be in the backfield all night getting sacks and quarterback pressures. Against Steven De La Cruz, a player that we are familiar with. One to keep an eye out for them as well. What do we got for the other team over here?
Well, don't forget Miles Richardson is taking over the quarterback duties for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Miles Richardson will be leading the charge tonight for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
We do have, we did talk to the coaches at Desert Heights, and we do know that Mason Wicker, their quarterback, we don't have to get a bio on him. We saw him throw the ball. That kid's got a cannon.
Yeah, Desert Heights only went 3-6 last year. Doesn't look good on paper, but this is the first game of the year. They're going to bring it. So Valley Union better be ready to bring it back.
We already got some comments in the chat. Ryan Russell, how you doing, Ryan? He says trouble has arrived. No trouble at all. Nothing but good vibes over here. We're going to flip this camera over.
It's football time, baby.
Once, twice is the charm. We're going to zoom it in, and while we do that, we're going to read off some of these sponsors that allow us to broadcast live free of charge on Cool FM Live. As always, folks, support the businesses that support your community. First Energy Home Care of Sierra Vista. They serve all of Cochise County and parts of Santa Cruz County. They provide non-medical in-home care for people who struggle with activities of daily living. So give them a call today at 520-685-1035 if you struggle getting out of bed, putting on clothes, or even getting dressed in the morning.
Senior number 22, Steven De La Cruz.
Thank you very much to the Copper Plain Community Hospital. They have clinics all over Hereford, Bisbee, and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today at 520-432-6435. Also, thank you to Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community and sponsoring our Cool FM live broadcast.
Thank you to the Lolly. Let me try that again, English, Paul. Thank you to the Lolly Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Stop down at any of our locations for your next new or used vehicle, or visit lollycars.com. Thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. Putting the boot on bugs since when?
15 years, baby.
Our number one choice for pest control in Cochise County, veteran-owned and operated with your satisfaction, Mike's Guarantee. Find them on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management.
Thank you very much to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, give the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty a call at 717-599-2439.
The real estate experts.
Also, thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. They're the best in the business. They won number one in Sierra Vista Herald this year. You can find them on Facebook to see examples of their fine work. Grasshopper Landscaping.
Thank you to Ginger's Titles, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard. Look for the iconic pink door. Now open on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., so visit them for everything the DMV does just a little bit more efficiently. Thank you to the Sierra Vista Medical Group.
Toss is up and on the ground.
We are doctors, nurses, and caregivers who are dedicated to getting you back to the community you love and helping you live your healthiest life. Go ahead and visit them at svmedicalgroup.org or call 520-263-3500.
And thank you to our new sponsor, Barnett Towing. They've been in business since 1963.
1963.
If you've lived in Cochise County more than 3 years, you have used Barnett's Towing at some point.
And
so
Barnett's Propane.
Yeah, and Barnett's Propane as well. So thank you so much to Barnett's, new sponsor of ours. So and thank you to all of you joining us on Cool FM Live. Our first football game of the season, baby. Year 3 for us. But it is time to get it on.
Ryan Russell in the chat wants to hear some pads crack. Fabian Hernandez, that same Fabian Hernandez from Bisbee, Arizona,
Fabian Hernandez
says, "Let's go, Miles Richardson." JP Wildman just commented as well, saying this game will be high scoring in my opinion. Desert Heights can chuck the ball big time. We saw that in the warm-ups. 2 players, quarterback and wide receiver, preseason players of the year candidates. And it looks like we're going to get the national anthem underway, and we'll be right back.
Valley Union won the coin toss. They deferred. They will be playing defense first, kicking it away to Desert Heights, the Coyotes. So we're going to pause real quickly for them, and we'll be right back with you, my friends. That being said, baby, let's get this firecracker lit. It is football time.
It's back. It's football season. Let's make some noise.
So Valley Union again won the coin flip. They deferred. They will be kicking off at the Desert Heights Coyotes out of Glendale. That 3-hour and 40-minute drive. We're hoping to get some football in before Mother Nature kicks us out of here.
We can only pray, Dave. But like we said, the lightning storm was moving fast, so could possibly just have a little bit of delay as it goes off to Tombstone and Pierce area, and we'll see. But like you said, deferred the kickoff, so that means they will get the ball in the second half, and we're going to get to see this explosive Desert Heights prep offense right away.
I'm going to be providing the play-by-play tonight, and Paul Pizzicorda, the football genius, will be doing the color. That's going to be a kickoff down to about the 25-yard line. He's going to break it out to the 31, and that's as far as he's going to get. So they will take over there for their first set of downs of the season. The Desert Heights Coyotes at the 31-yard line.
Number 84 for the Valley Union Blue Devils, I believe, was on the tackle. Could be 34, and if that's 34, that was Christopher Gonzalez. And I hope it is, because there is no 84 for Valley Union. But good job getting down there and covering the kick. And almost, Dave, you saw that ball almost pop out on the first play.
Yeah, those first game jitters are very real. But they're going to come out in shotgun formation. 3 down linemen.
This is 8-on-8 football.
Pass is going to be incomplete. A little 3-yard pass to the outside on the ground. Going to be 2nd and 10 from the 31 for the Desert Heights Coyotes.
That's good defense over there. Looks like number 3, Miles Richardson, who's going to be our quarterback, that was over there providing the play. Or maybe not, maybe number 9. I can't see, but that would be Brian Cagle if it was. But either which way, if the pass was complete or not, that thing was going to be shut down immediately.
Yeah, Valley Union was absolutely all over that. Once again in shotgun, 3 receivers split out, tight end on the right side. Quarterback drops back, looking to throw. He's going very deep downfield to a wide open man, but the ball is out of bounds. So that's going to be 3rd and 10.
Yeah, then we had Matthew Martin, actually, who was the lineman that provided a pancake block to allow that play to develop, but it just looked like our quarterback, Mason Wicker, a little bit too strong and too wide on that pass.
So 3rd and 10. Desert Heights Coyotes already backed up. Quarterback once again is shotgun, 3 receivers. Looked like a false start. They didn't call it. Quarterback's rolling out to his right, throwing downfield to a wide open player. He breaks the tackle, and he's at the 50, and he is going down to about the 30-yard line, 20-yard line. He'll be taken out of bounds. Big play for the Coyotes, and they are deep in Valley Union territory early.
I think I saw what you saw, Dave. It looked like they might have missed a call, and it comes back to hurt him. That's Mason Wicker once again showing that big arm he has, and got the ball all the way down there to Josh Orozco, who made a lot of yards after the catch on that one. Like you said, it was 3rd and 10, Dave. Now 1st and 10 in Valley Union territory at the 25.
It looks like they are just content to throw the ball every play. They're in shotgun once again. Valley Union had them stuffed at 3rd and 10, but gave up the big play, so now they're deep in their own territory. 1st and 10 on the 20. Drops back to pass. Looking over to the left side, he's got an open man.
It's Orozco again.
And he breaks another tackle, gets about 6 yards down to the 14, 2nd and 4.
That was a good rally tackle in there from the Valley Union Blue Devils, Dave, but you gotta think that last play was in their mind. 3rd and 10. They had the quarterback rolling, throwing off his back foot to allow 40 to 50 yards, however long that play was. You know they're not happy about it, but it's time to have a short memory, and you got to keep them out of the end zone.
Quarterback in shotgun. Again, looks like this is going to be the staple of the day for Desert Heights Coyotes. Dropping back on 2nd and 5. He's rolling out to his right, looking to his right, overthrows his man. 3rd and 5 on the 15.
Looking for Orozco again, 3rd time's a charm, but this time it's a charm for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Good defense there. We do have some more comments in the chat. J.P. Wildman said, I told you. Amanda Clark, watching all the way from Glendale, says, go Coyotes. And we have Let's Go D8. So a lot of Desert Heights Prep Academy fans in here.
Love to see it.
We call it like we see it, even though we're here for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, we call it fair fight. So you give our boys a whooping, we'll let them know about it. But 3rd and 5 from the 15. Quarterback in shotgun. All passing all day for the Coyotes. He's dropping back, looking, rolling out to his right. Valley Union's got him stuffed, and he's going to throw that incomplete. So it's going to be 4th and 5 from the 15. They have a decision to make. We don't know about the special teams game of the Coyotes.
Well, we felt the win when we were down there. Now, this is kind of at the back, but I doubt they're going to go ahead and kick this one. 4th and 5. And great defense there from 64. Marshall Lawson getting in the backfield and keeping pursuit angle, not allowing Wicker to get out of his sights, and he brings up this 4th and 5.
Again, a name you needed to know going into this game. That's going to be Marshall Larson. He is going to be a menace. 4th and 5, they are going for it on the 15. See if Valley Union can get the stop. He drops back, surveying the field. Kept him in the pocket. Good roll out to the right. He's got a player wide open. Touchdown Coyotes. 6-0 to start the game.
Yeah, and that's going to be Contreras, Daniel Contreras on that catch. And that's one of those things. Valley Union initially did a great job, but the lineman for Desert Heights coming up with the big blocks there to spring Miles Wicker. And as soon as you saw him get the lane, if he's not running for it, you know he's got the touchdown, and he sure did. So now Desert Heights going for 2, up 6-0 in this ballgame.
Yeah, the penetration for Valley Union is there, but the containment was lacking. He was able to get outside that pocket and make the play to a wide-open player. And as you said, going for 2, and here comes God.
Yeah, we can hear it from back here for sure. We do have the mic turned down, so maybe
that's
not
going to be
everyone
he fakes the handoff, rolling out to his left, overthrows the player, so it's going to stay 6-0. Desert Heights in the first quarter, 10:30 left, over the Valley Union Blue Devils.
JP Wildman in the chat letting us know that the quarterback, Mason Wicker, has started since he's been a freshman and thrown for 2,000 yards every single season, and was the freshman player of the year. That's why we keep you around, JP.
Absolutely. He is a trusted source for us on Cool FM.
Well, JP Wildman also broke the news to us that the only Cochise County team to win a state championship in every decade is these Valley Union Blue Devils.
That's correct. Championship lineage in Elfrida, Arizona with these Valley Union Blue Devils.
Well, if you're Valley Union right now, Dave, you might be kicking yourself. They got them to a 3rd and 10 and a 4th and 5 and allowed 2 big plays, which is really the only plays they allowed on the entire drive, and that just resulted in the 6 points. It showed some good signs of live fighting, but you got to be able to close out the downs and get your offense on the field.
Yeah, Valley Union, you couldn't have said it any better. Again, they had them at a 3rd and 10, giving up that big play. But they find themselves in a 6-0 hole, but there's a lot of football to be played, baby. That's going to be kicked down to the ball is put on the ground. He's going to pick it up at the 15, go forward, breaks a tackle or 2, gets out to about the 26-yard line, where Valley Union will have their first set of downs of this 2024 season.
Yeah, Brian Cagle had a little bit of trouble handling that football, but able to get it back and actually get a decent return out of the thing. And now we're going to see the Dylan Mitchell-less Valley Union Blue Devils. It is the show of Miles Richardson, and we'll see if he can't run for miles and miles on this one, Dave.
J.P. Wildman in the chat. Valley Union will be able to run the ball. Desert Heights has no run defense. Well, there's a bold statement. So look for some heavy Stephen De La Cruz action.
Well, 72's got a big body on him, but we shall see. And here we go. Our first look at the Valley Union Blue Devil offense of the season.
Valley Union looking to get that opening win and send these kids on a long drive home. That is going to be a handoff to the left side. He's going to cut it back to the right.
Ooh.
He's got some room. And he gets the first down, about 11-yard run up to the 38-yard line. Easy first down for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Good little wrinkle already for the Valley Union Blue Devils. A jet motion by Stephen De La Cruz. You said we're going to look for him, Dave, and there he was, making a lot of people miss. Good blocking on that one, but the last half of that was all Stephen De La Cruz for that first down.
No, Jessica Evans in the chat saying, let's go, Miles. Well, it's his show tonight, so let's see if Richardson can bring it. But does J.P. Wildman know his high school football, or does he know his high school football? Ran it right down their throats for 11 yards. And that's going to put a man in motion. It's going to be another inside handoff. He's going to cut it back out, but they do contain that for about a 2.5-yard gain, maybe 3, so we're going to call it 2nd and 7.
Yeah, Josh Orozco, the hero for Desert Heights Prep on offense, coming up to keep contain on De La Cruz this time. De La Cruz trying to bounce it to the outside and make some cuts. And that was an instance where you just turn your shoulders up and get the extra few yards, but you can't fault Stephen De La Cruz, a very shifty runner. I'm going to trust that he's going to break one of those eventually.
Oh, it's coming. Miles Richardson running over to the sideline, getting the play from the coach directly. So 2nd and 7. Valley Union Blue Devils down 6-0 early to Desert Heights Coyotes.
9:15 to go here in the first quarter of play. J.P. Wildman said, look out for scoring, and we are. We're on scoring watch.
Oh, high octane tonight. Man in motion. He's going to pitch it out to the right side. He's going to hit the hole. gets about 5 yards, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, that's Yahir Luna on that one, lowering the shoulder and getting some tough yards, and that's exactly what you want to do in that situation. 3rd and short, a lot better than 3rd and long, and it gives you the ability to gain a couple of yards and go for it on 4th. Kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles of a couple of years ago.
Well, they did mark it a yard shorter than I thought, so it is going to be about a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 3.5. Valley Union Blue Devils trying to cross
Come
the
on,
50
Russ,
yard
we're in
line.
Elfrida. Where's that hometown cooking?
3rd and 5, tight formation, one man out to the left. Inside handoff, and he is going to be
That's
taking
close.
it right at the marker, and they're going to give it to him
Ooh.
right away.
Immediately, the official signals for first down. Good run there.
There's your hometown cooking right there. You didn't even think about it.
Angel Caparone, I hope I'm saying that right, with a big, tough run there. Slammed down right at the first down marker, so a good drive in response to the Desert Heights prep drive here for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Yeah, Valley Union saw a variety of running backs already handling the ball, so throwing a lot of different looks at the Coyotes. So Valley Union marching about to cross the 50-yard line, sitting on the 49.
So excited to be here for high school football right now, let me tell you.
Quarterback in pistol. Oh, the ball's on the ground.
Yep.
He does recover it, but that's going to be 2nd and 11 for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
That's Caparone on that one, so that could be a little bit of Miles Richardson not getting those snaps on the jet sweeps. It's actually a little bit of a tricky play to execute. So
Yeah, it's a tough handoff.
and it's the first game of the season. A little bit of rust is going to happen here. So 2nd and long now. Oh, did get back to the line of scrimmage, though, for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, maybe lost about a half a yard, but this is going to be anything across the 50 is going to be 4-down territory, I would imagine, for the Blue Devils. So 2nd and 10.5.
See, Desert Heights, they are now loading the blocks. No safeties over the top.
Richardson in shotgun, man in motion. He's going to fake the
Uh-oh.
handoff, quarterback keeper to the
Uh-oh.
right side. He's got some room, and he's going to get the first down out of bounds around the 37-yard line. Blue Devils are in enemy territory.
Miles Richardson on that one, Dave. Great job from the offensive line, sealing the edge on the right side. We saw that immediately, that was going to be a big play. And again, another good one for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
When he fakes it, and you know he's going to run, he's going to get himself about the 16 yards. And he just ran for miles and miles.
Vicky Montenegro Landry says, let's go defense. So more Desert Heights Preps fans in here. Thank goodness we talked to the coaches. They gave them the link.
Oh, I'd love to inform the opposing teams so their family and friends can watch as well.
Especially from Glendale. You know you're not making that trip.
Big facts, but this is going to be new set of downs on the 38-yard line, hand off to the right side.
Taylor
He's going to
Cruz.
break one. He's going to break two. Gets about 6 yards on the play, so it should be 2nd and 4.
Yeah, Stephen De La Cruz looking good here, Dave. Shifty in the hole. A lot of athleticism for this Valley Union Blue Devil team. And they're driving right down the field. This is more of what we want to see. This is contrast to football now you think about it. Valley Union has a million ways to run the ball, and Desert Heights has a million ways to throw it.
Yeah, it is going to be speed versus power, apparently. Valley Union being the muscle, and they're looking to run it down their throats on the 2nd and 4.
Fabian Hernandez back in the chat says, let's go Richardson, talking about Miles
The
over
Fabian
there.
Hernandez?
The Fabian Hernandez.
2nd and 4, quarterback under center. And he's going to be another quarterback keeper to the left
Good
side. He's
block.
got great blocking. Miles is, he
what a
breaks
cutback.
ankles.
What a
He's going
cutback.
back to the right. He might get the whole thing. Down to the 10.
Oh, my
he breaks
goodness.
another tackle. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
What a run from Miles Richardson! I was going to say, Dave, that play was made by Yahir Luna, and then all of a sudden, Miles Richardson ran about 265 yards for that 30-yard touchdown.
Oh, he left a lot of bodies on the field, folks. I apologize. I'm on the camera tonight. I missed that one. I'm sorry. He left a lot of bodies on the ground, breaking ankles left and right. Looked like Anthony Richardson
No kidding,
marching
right?
his way into the end zone. And again, I missed that, so I'm very sorry.
What a run. Hey, J.P. Wildman knows his football, or does he know his football? He said it's going to be high octane, and he was right.
5:57 in the first. 6-6. Valley Union going for 2.
A lot of comments coming in after this two-point conversion play.
2-point attempt. Quarterback Miles Richardson under center. He's going to hand it off.
Yeah,
and
why
that's
not?
An easy 2-point conversion. 8-6. Valley Union Blue Devils over the Desert Heights Coyotes.
Why not give it to Luna, the man who led the lead blocker on that naked bootleg for that touchdown run, put his man on his back, and that's how you do it, Dave. That's how you respond. 8-6. And before we go back to you, we do have a lot of comments. Vicky, again, Landry in the chat saying, thanks for streaming, guys. We're all here to support the kiddos. You're very welcome, especially we know how long these trips can be from northern or middle to southern Arizona.
Well, and this is our season number 3 for my good friend Pizzy and I. And, we really focused on getting to know all of Cochise County last year. We really wanted to get out to Alfredo, so why not for the first game of the year?
Yeah, we were trying to get out here last year, folks. You can ask Landon Glenn. We tried to talk with him.
I think that's who's on the roof.
Oh, was it?
I think that's who that is.
Well, I'll be doggone.
He's on the roof in the Wizard of Oz thunderstorm coming in. So, Godspeed, Landon Glenn. Is that Landon Glenn on the roof, guys?
No,
Oh, okay. I thought
he's
it was
6'5". There's
that
no
was
way.
a tall kid.
Yeah.
Okay,
Remember
okay.
he went to.
Okay.
Penn.
But so 8-6, and here comes the kickoff. He's going to kick it to about the 15-yard line. Ball's on the ground. He picks it up. He makes one man miss, but he can take it down promptly at the 26.
Boys, you hear Luna ready to hit some people or what, Dave?
Yeah, that was a big old pop.
Flex is after that one, and we talked about it in our preseason football show. A year older for these kids. There should be a more size on the team, more physicality, and we're seeing more athleticism. Valley Union going to be a force in 1A this year.
And this is without number 5. So if Valley Union gets this win, oh, look out. So 1st and 10 from the 26. Quarterback drops back to pass, rolls to his right.
Wow.
He does have a man. That's almost the first down, if not the first down.
He's got a man. He's got an arm. Again, Mason Wicker. And we're going to get a first down on that one. Throws it over to Bryce Godfrey. Oh, my goodness. Mason Wicker from all angles, Dave. He's coming out here. And, again, J.P. Wildman right about this kid. He can light it up.
He's putting it right in the wicker baskets for these wide receivers. So there's going to be a new set of downs. 1st and 10 for the Coyotes.
They don't call him the best play-by-play guy in the business for nothing, folks.
Yeah, Mason Wicker looking all the part for the Coyotes right now. They don't even think about running the ball, so Valley Union is going to have to put their defensive hat on tonight. Quarterback in shotgun, everybody spread out. He throws it a quick pass to the left side. He's going to get some yards. He's going to break a tackle, get the first down, and be taken down across the 50-yard line. So they're back in Blue Devil territory after 2 plays.
Yeah, back-to-back plays to Bryce Godfrey. And Desert Heights Prep coming out here throwing this ball everywhere. And we are in for a treat. We couldn't ask for a better game for our first stream. Everyone loves offense.
Oh, it is going to be bang, bang all day out there. As long as Valley Union gets more bang than they do, we're going to be fine.
J.P. Wildman says Wilcox is up 6-0 on ALA.
ALA?
American
Oh,
Leadership.
the other L. Oh, yeah. Oh, all
This
right,
one up
Wilcox.
in Phoenix. Yeah, there it is. Wilcox.
Cowboy strong. Well, that's going to be a pass.
Dangerous
Great
pass.
Defense. He breaks up the pass. What a great defensive play.
Miles and Miles Richardson on that one, Dave. Flying around these Valley Union Blue Devils. They're starting to get a little bit more rhythm, get settled in. They were kind of punched early, sucker punch, you could say, with the 3rd and 4th down conversions from the Desert Heights Preps on the last drive. Now they look like they're settling in. They just got to get off the field when it's these 3rd and 4th downs.
Oh, Miles Richardson punched back on that. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 47-yard line. I'm just going to stop saying quarterback and shotgun because that's where he's going to be.
Is it an empty set or not? That's all we need to know.
And pass over the middle. Nobody there to reach the receiver, and he's going to get the first down out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
Josh Orozco again. That I believe is his 4th catch of the ball game for Desert Heights Prep, and they are throwing it all over the field. This is kind of like remember the Titans. What is this Monday Night Football out here?
Yeah, receivers everywhere out there.
Valley Union's got to do something to combat this because, like you said, Orozco wide open across the middle.
Oh, my favorite one was Steve Smith in the 04 NFC Championship game against Seattle. It's like there's 15 defenders out there. Could not get the ball.
Coach Lotz for Wilcox, thank you, J.P. Wildman, says he wants the wing tee, so Wilcox brings some more power football.
And quarterback drops back to pass, and the ball on the ground. He put it on the ground. 2nd and 10.
Godfrey couldn't come up with that one. That one a little bit hot there from Wicker. We saw this is one thing that Wicker could work on in his game is throwing a little bit of a catchable ball when you're near the line of scrimmage and there's no one around. I mean, that's something that
John
Allen,
Elway, calm down.
Elway, all the Mahomes, they all had to learn how to throw catchable balls right there, especially when there's no one around. There's no threat.
So 2nd and 10, drops back to pass, quick out to the right side, and he's going to get stuck with a big hit for about 5 yards, 3rd and 5.
Yeah, Cagle held him up, and Miles Richardson came in and got the big hit on him. Now 3rd and 8. This really doesn't mean anything to Desert Heights Prep because it looks like they can get 8 yards in a flash, no problem.
Well, 3rd and 5. Valley Union is starting to step up a little bit defensively. So let's see what they have here on this 3rd and 5 for the Coyotes.
Can't believe
Quarterback
this.
empty set, 3 left, 1 right. And he's going to throw the ball downfield, and the ball's incomplete. That's going to set up 4th and 5. Judging from what we saw in their first possession, they're probably going for this. But
Ooh,
Valley
flag.
Union standing their ground.
It looks like we might have a holding call or maybe a personal foul. I couldn't see from the referee. We'll get the official call right now, but this is going to back Desert Heights Prep up. I would definitely take the yards on this one. Holding, personal foul, 15-10 yards, because 4th and 8 I'm not comfortable with. You know what I'm comfortable with, Dave, is 4th and 18.
That is going to be holding. They're going to decline that. Coach saying that we're going to gamble and let them go for it on 4th and 5, 4th and 6. So big defensive stand here potentially for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
3:58 to go in the first quarter, and already we've got our first big moment of the ball game.
Empty set for the quarterback. 3 left, 1 right. Valley Union is going to need some penetration. See if Marshall Larson can get in there and cause some havoc. Quarterback drops back. He's looking downfield. He's got
him
way
open.
down, but he overthrows him. Valley Union is getting the ball back.
Yeah, Justin Agwan. The names didn't print all that well, so we're going to say Agwan on this one. Wide open, busted coverage, but Wicker just missed him. We don't see that often with Desert Heights Prep, but for Valley Union, we'll take it. We'll turn this over, and we'll see if Valley Union can extend their lead. 8-6 with 3:43 in the first.
You said it. We'll take it. But while Valley Union gets set up, please allow me to thank Barnett's Towing and Propane. Been in business since 1963 in Sierra Vista. So thank you so much for your new advertising sponsorship.
Since 1963.
So Valley Union, with their new set of downs on the 35-yard line after holding the Coyotes, he's going to fake the handoff, break some ankles, go left.
Uh-oh.
Miles Richardson might go,
flag.
but it's going to come back. Miles Richardson takes it to the house, but it's going to be a holding on the left tackle.
Damian Elias in the chat says, let's go Miles. But like you said, Dave, this was in the area of holding, and we will see what the official call is.
I hope that I hope that it is holding, because I look really silly right there not calling out his beautiful touchdown run.
Officials are getting together. The
Okay.
longer the conversation, the more it favors Valley Union, but we'll see. Dadgummit.
Yeah, that's coming back.
Offsetting penalties.
No. Wait, are they they're calling face mask on Desert Heights. Dave, you look stupid. It's a touchdown, Valley Union.
Oh, touchdown, Blue Devils. Hey, Dave, finish the play. Then let the referees figure it out. Miles Richardson just absolutely torched him for a 65-yarder and takes it to the house. Defensive face mask. That's going to be 14-6 Valley Union. They're going for 2.
Valley Union again settling into this ball game. 3:31 to play in the first. We've had 3 drives. We've had 2 scores from Valley Union and a big defensive stop on their last defensive possession for Valley Union. So again, they're starting to get it locked in, Dave.
So 3:31 in the first quarter. Blue Devils going for 2, up 14-6, and they have taken the momentum and all of everything that comes with that against these Coyotes. Quarterback is going to hand it off.
Luna.
And he's in. 2-point conversion successful, 16-6. Blue Devils over the Coyotes in Elfrida, Arizona, baby.
I love the energy out of Luna and De La Cruz so far here tonight, Dave. We're here with football season just starting, and those boys look like they're the most fired up on the field. 16-6 Valley Union on top.
This running offense for Valley Union is out of control. They are looking like they're already thinking about a deep run this season.
So by my count, I think Miles is about 1,600 yards away from running for a mile in this ball game, and I wouldn't put it past him.
No, he is looking shifty. Miles Richardson having a game so far, 16-6. Valley Union about to kick it away back to the Coyotes, looking for another defensive stand and make this ugly early, like my first marriage.
We say 1A, 2A special teams, Dave. It's always interesting. I wouldn't put it past the Valley Union Blue Devils getting this ball back on this one.
He's going to kick that thing deep to about the 22. It's received. He's taking it out to right, but the Valley Union's all over that stuff like a Thanksgiving turkey, and they're going to be down at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, a host of Valley Union players in that one, Dave. I know Caprone was in that one. Stephen De La Cruz was there. I can't get the numbers of the other ones.
Blocking?
But it was just to go ahead and meet us at the ball carrier, and everyone got off their blocks. And like I said, Valley Union is fired up, and they look like they are the team to beat in this one.
So 1st and 10 on the 25 for the Coyotes, stifled on their last drive. Let's see if Valley Union can stop them from getting across the 50 this time. He's back with another empty set.
2 high safeties for the Devils.
And he's going to throw it over the middle he breaks another couple of tackles, but he gets about 5 yards, 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and that's what they're going to do. It looks like Valley Union is content to play a shell against Desert Heights Prep right now. And what they have to do, Dave, like you said, he broke a tackle. You got to rally and tackle. You got to stop. You can't let the extra yards happen. You're already giving them 4 or 5. You can't get it to 6 or 7.
Yeah, a lot of missed tackles so far defensively for the Blue Devils, something they're going to have to shore up because they're getting to the ball carrier quickly.
That was like the first. Well, you're right. There's been a lot of athleticism in this quarter.
2nd and 5 from the 34. Quarterback's dropping back, rolling to his left. He overthrows them. That's going to be 3rd and 5. Blue Devils holding their own right now.
Yeah, looking for Iguana again. Good coverage. I believe that was Stephen De La Cruz for the Valley Union Blue Devils. 2nd and 10 now. And again, Valley Union starting to put together a little bit more defensively. I said 2nd and 10. I meant 3rd and short.
That's 3rd and 4.
Might as well be 2nd and 10.
So 3rd and 4, another empty set. Tight end on the line. 3 receivers out. Let's see what the Wicker Man can do. Hopefully nothing against our Blue Devils. Draws back to pass. Rolling to his right. He's got nobody. That's going to be incomplete.
Oh, the ball was
play.
passed. The ball was passed. You can't call that. Well, it was you got here. Luna hit someone in the center of the field. The ball was 5 yards past where it was. But we'll see what the call is. Right now, it looks like it's going to be pass interference on the Blue Devils.
Is that what they're calling?
Yep.
No, they're not.
First down. Well, and again, Luna kind of gave a little love me tap to the guy across the middle of the field, but it looked like for me the ball was already passed and uncatchable.
I completely. That's why I didn't even think that there was any pass interference even applicable on that. But they're going to give them the first down, and that's going to move the chains.
15 extra yards for the Blue Devils. Again, just the 3rd and 4th downs. A little bit of a struggle here early on for Valley Union. They're doing a great job on the first 2 downs. They just got to keep their composure on 3rd and 4th down. They'll be all right.
That call was as questionable as the gas station shrimp I had on the way over here. But that being said, they're on the 50-yard line. New set of downs. Tighter formation for them. He's going to hand it off to the left side. Valley Union was not prepared for that. And so he's going to get the first down about 13 yards later on the 38-yard line.
Hey, Josh Orozco one more time. Playmaker extraordinaire for Desert Heights Prep, coming up with that jet sweep and getting the first down, showing another wrinkle, just trying to keep Valley Union honest, trying to bring those safeties in so they can try to hit them over the top again.
Yeah, first handoff of the game for the Coyotes. So, yeah, as you said, a new wrinkle for their offense. To give Valley Union something to think about.
It's the first handoff in 4 years.
Ha-ha. 16-6, Valley Union up right now in the first quarter. 2:24. New set of downs for the Coyotes on the 38. Quarterback surveying the field. He's going to go to the right side. He's got a man and misses a first man tackle. He's going to get a lot more yards than he should have. 22-yard line, first down, Coyotes.
One again making out here Luna miss on that one. And now the Coyotes seem to have found their rhythm again on offense, albeit after a pass interference call, but now they're making the most of it, driving in just a few yards away from that Pater.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us on Cool FM Live tonight for our first football game of the 2024 season.
Official. First real football game.
Official game, yes.
We've done a few preseason things.
New set of downs on the 22-yard line. Looking back to pass, getting pressured out of the pocket. He's got nothing down there, but he does. Touchdown, Coyotes. That's going to make it 16-12. Another wide open player. Valley Union's going to have to really shore up that secondary.
Josh Orozco making a name for himself in this ball game. Another catch and a touchdown. Already threatening that 100-yard mark, and we're only in the first quarter of play. But you can't do that. Defensively, the secondary is breaking down for Valley Union. It's good effort from the defensive line to get there, but they're going to need some help on the back end.
So 16-12, they are going for two. It looks like it's going to be customary in this game. He draws back to pass. He's going for it himself, and he's going to walk it in. So 16-14, Blue Devils over the Coyotes. Well, those 2 points might come back to really be very important. These teams can't be stopped either way.
Shades of the Denver or the Indianapolis Colts, Kansas City Chiefs no punt playoff game all those years ago where the difference was 3 points, Dave. You're not wrong about that. 2 points could be the difference at the end of this one.
Again, nobody really. Valley Union with the only stop so far. So those 2 points, again, might be very prevalent by the time this game is over.
That touchdown drive brought to you by the Sierra Vista Medical Group. We are doctors, nurses, and caregivers dedicated to getting you back to the community you love and helping you live your healthiest life. Connect with the provider today at svmedicalgroup.org or call 520-263-3500.
Also, thank you to Ginger's Titles, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard. They have written and road testing now available. So go over there and save your weight at the DMV.
And finally, thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up. You can find them on Facebook. They service all of Cochise County. You can also call them at 520-456-8945. J.P. Wildman says Orozco's a Player of the Year candidate. Yeah, I'll say.
Out in the field, they may be looking at this weather. I'm not.
It's flat calm here. This is what in the Midwest we call the calm before the storm, Dave.
Oh, yeah, we saw it coming while the sun was still up, and it's a bad one. Hopefully it just goes right by us, but if it doesn't, it's going to get a little ugly out here.
This stoppage of play brought to you by the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty. Your hometown realtors proudly supporting our fabulous athletes across Cochise County. If you're in the market to buy or sell, make your first call to the real estate expert, Sherry Ethel and her team, at 717-599-2439.
Thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. #1 in Cochise County is voted on by y'all, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years, and also the nicest guy in the world. What do you like to say? Come for the service, but also the customer service.
Thank you. I forgot what I said. It's been so long. It's been so long. We've been out of this game for 3 months.
Under us.
Ain't that the truth? Thank you also to the Lawley Automotive Group. Drive down just like the Valley Union Blue Devils. Keep driving down to pay dirt at one of the locations, or visit lawleycars.com for your next new or used vehicle.
So we do have a stoppage and play at 1:59 in the first quarter. 16-14 Blue Devils.
And that looks like it's going to be a weather delay, is it? No, that's going to be timeout's over, and we're ready to play football. But before we do, Vicky Montenegro, I said it right 90 times, Montenegro. Don't worry about it. I'm just not smart. Landry says, he gave us coyote emojis, and J.P. Wildman says, Valley Union's field is a gym. They really take care of it. Yes, I was here Monday, and I was super surprised at the condition of this field. And I love the fresh new paint job for these bleachers as well.
It's a gorgeous facility that they have. Like you said, they win championships every decade.
Oh, this is going to be a tough one to field.
That's going to be picked up at the 25-yard line. He might break it. He's at the 45. He's down at about the 50-yard line. Great return up to the 50-yard line. Valley Union Blue Devils back in business quickly.
Yeah, Stephen De La Cruz, you can kind of see it, Dave. As soon as he caught that ball, you could just feel his confidence. He saw Lane took it, and they're already at midfield looking to drive in and extend this 2-point lead.
And they have just been running it down the Coyotes' throats the whole game. I expect more of the same.
Oh, there's a 68 for Valley Union, but unfortunately I don't have that number.
It's a 14-0 over Shadow Mountain. Really, Benson. But did you call them the worst team in Cochise County?
No, I didn't.
You projected them to be there. You put them low on your ranking.
There's only so many teams. I also said everyone's trying to make the playoffs this year.
They're making you look like a fool. First down for Valley Union. Hand out to the right side. Oh, he almost breaks up for the whole thing, but gets 8 yards, taken down at the 42, 2nd and 2.
Yeah, already you can see with the Valley Union Blue Devils, Dave, a lot of thunder and lightning. Yeah, here Luna, very physical back, and he's going to run through people, where Stephen De La Cruz is going to run around people. And so far, they've been doing that to a lot of success here in the first quarter.
Lightning and the Thunder.
JP Wildman says if it broke, don't fix it.
Oh,
JP
big
Wildman,
facts.
tell us a little bit about Shadow Mountain and how good they are and how good the Benson Bobcats are looking right now.
Yeah, J.P. Wildman would love the score updates. That's going to be a handoff. He's running to the
Uh-oh.
left side. He's got room.
Uh-oh.
He has a lot of room. He's out to the 20-yard line. Take it down at the 13. Big run by Luna down to the 13-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
No flags on the field. The big offensive lineman, Marshall Lawson, Ivan Rosales, and whoever 68 is. Sorry, we don't have a 68 on our roster. Just absolutely paving the way for this Valley Union offense. They haven't even been slowed down yet, Dave.
That's what we call plowing the road, baby. And Valley Union is just announcing their presence with authority in the run game. Absolutely no resistance from the Coyotes whatsoever. J.P. Wildman called that one.
He's not wrong. We came here for a football game. He said we're going to get a light show. Thank you, SSVEC, and we got one.
So a new set of downs, hand
Uh-oh.
off to the left side. That's a touchdown. Oh, no.
No, you.
Take it down at the half-yard line. I have missed multiple times.
Well, you didn't call Miles' touchdown, so you tried to get a jump on this one.
I sure did.
But again, might as well be a touchdown, Dave. The way the Valley Union Blue Devils run this football, 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. You hear Luna 2 runs in a row. He is their goal line back. Look for a third on this one.
I'm making me look like a fool. So Blue
Jake-
Devils about 6 inches away from another 6 points. And they'll be putting this thing in shortly. Just a moment. Give them just a moment. Boy, I'm going to get one of these touchdowns correct today.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go ahead and take this before I read off J.P. Wildman's comments. Thank you, J.P.
All right. New set of downs. Blue Devils 1 foot away from a touchdown. Miles Richardson takes a snap.
Ooh.
Oh, a great stop in the backfield by number 72 for the Coyotes. That's going to make it 2nd and 1.
Aiden Clark doing it all himself. We're going to see a few more times of that run from Yahir Luna, and we'll see. They're going to. That's the end of the first quarter. An explosive first quarter.
16-14.
Yeah, so 16-14, Blue Devils over the Desert Heights Prep Coyotes, and an offensive shootout. And as soon as this game resumes, it'll be 6 more points for the Blue Devils. But as it sits, 16-14 going into the second quarter, baby.
Yeah, even though they were stopped on that one, expect you to hear Luna a few more times, and we'll see if Aiden Clark can't get it back in there and make the plays a few more times. That's a little bit of an aberration for the Valley Union Blue Devils offensive line. They've been in control and a little chink in the armor, so to speak, on that one.
If you're a Coyotes fan, you loved that play. What a big play for him to save the touchdown. I mean, the 6 points looks inevitable, but they might get that stop on the goal line. Huge play by number 72.
Amanda Clark in the chat saying, go Aiden. Obviously, Aiden Clark.
Oh, that was a big play.
Ain't that the truth? Big play from a big guy. We all know the big men are the most athletic and strongest people in the football field, so I'm not surprised about that one. But before
But the receivers are the best looking, the fastest.
also the noisiest.
The suaviest.
Also the
classiest.
least amount of impact on. I'm kidding. That's the beauty about football. Everyone clicking on all cylinders is a successful team.
Yeah, it's not one without the other unless you're the kicker.
The lonesome kicker. So, in the chat for JP Wildman, he said Shadow Mountain has a new head coach. They dropped down from 4A to 2A, and many of their best players transferred. So, a good win for Benson, but the jury's still out on them for sure.
Okay, all right.
Make some noise.
Oh, and here we go,
For
baby.
the 3rd time tonight.
2nd and goal from the 1 yard line for the Valley Union Blue Devils, and I can just go ahead and save you the suspense. They're punching it in.
We shall see. There's Luna again.
Hands
Yeah, he got
off.
it. Easy.
Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Again, it's a great play from Aiden Clark, but you got 4 chances to do it. And very hard. You could just double team that guy on the line and run it in. And that's exactly what the Valley Union Blue Devils did. Now an 8-point lead, trying to extend that to 10.
At 22-14, Valley Union probably going for 2. But he said in 8-man football, it opens up a lot of things where you could choose to double him. There's just a lot of variety in 8-man football with what you can do with your formations offensively and defensively. But if Aiden Clark is becoming a problem, then double team him.
It does seem like it puts a little bit more emphasis on individual talent, whereas you see an 11-man football lineman working together as a cohesive unit is kind of the thing. But when you have 3, you got to kind of get back in there and make your own plays.
So 11:56 in the second quarter, 22-14 Valley Union over the Desert Heights Prep. And they are going for two.
Devils line up for two.
Miles under center, man in motion. He's going to quarterback keep to the right side, but he's going to get taken down by number 17.
There he is again. Josh Orozco, who J.P. Wildman said is a candidate for Player of the Year, along with quarterback Mason Wicker. He's making plays offensively and defensively, but still a good drive again for the Valley Union Blue Devils. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, 11:56 to go in the second quarter, an 8-point lead.
And an unstoppable run game as it appears right now. I don't know how much of that is the Coyotes defense and how much of that is Valley Union plugging to the tune of 15 yards a carry right now.
Again, for Desert Heights Prep, they haven't gotten much penetration. Aiden Clark came in on that one play. We're going to need to see Big 72. He seems like he's the biggest player on the field. Try to make his presence known.
Oh,
now,
he was walking by us before as we were getting here, and yeah, that kid's as tall as I am. He is a big kid.
I wouldn't say tall, but he's as big as me.
Oh,
sure.
They had somebody on that team that was as tall as me.
But
I thought it was him.
But here's the thing: when you're the biggest player on the team, you also wear that target. And when coaches are scheming things up, they look at the film. 2 bodies are going on that one. And again, a light show here presented by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative in Elfrida, Arizona for this one. This is going to be tricky. Is it going to get out? And it is.
It does go out of bounds. That's going to give them good field position to open this drive. They're down 8 points, 22-14, 11:56 in the second quarter. In beautiful Elfrida, Arizona.
Finally came in on Gleason Road, Dave, and it's a much better drive than twisting and turning on the highways. And it was, like you see, we come over that mountain and we see Elfrida. We're like, man, this is, and they got the big mountains in the back. Is that the Chiricahuas?
Yeah,
something
gorgeous.
amazing.
I mean, that sunset today. I mean, as obviously as the year goes on, the sun sets earlier and earlier. But today we were blessed with that gorgeous sunset to open this game.
Your idea to go live, beautiful, beautiful idea for that one.
Oh, I mean, did you see it?
Perfect day
God
for
can
football.
paint quite a picture, I tell you.
A perfect day, perfect night for football. The weather's not cooperating so far. We got a quarter down. Just about 12 minutes to go in this one. In the half.
On the third, I thought the ball moved to the 45 on a kickoff out of bounds. But either way,
35, 45, who knows? Maybe it's 15 yards.
Either way, it's 35-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Coyote. He draws back to pass.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he has some pressure, but he's going to throw it very deep. And
Orozco.
He's got it deep down to the 28-yard line. So heavy hitting play quickly by the Coyotes, and they are deep in Blue Devil territory again.
There's great coverage there from Stephen De La Cruz from what I saw, but when you got Mason Wicker and Josh Orozco on this telekinesis they're on right now, it's going to be just about impossible to stop. If you're Valley Union, keep running it down their throats and do not let up on the scoring.
Again, put it right in the Wicker basket. Nice movement in the pocket. Valley Union had some pressure, unable to take him down, and they got a new set of downs on the 28.
You're doing a good job there. I think that was Larson again in the backfield. Someone in the backfield, but they got to close at the quarterback.
He draws back. Quick pass to the right side. Great block. He's going to get about 5 yards, 2nd and 5 on the 25-yard line.
I believe that was Agwan again. Justin Agwan, and that's going to be Angel or Anjo. Capital that escorted him out of bounds. But again, just another play. Desert Heights Preps wants to bring those corners up, bring those safeties up for Valley Union, and try to hit him with the big shot over the top, which they were just successful in doing.
So 2nd and 5. Deep shotgun for the Wicker Man right now.
Wicker Man.
He drops back, looking to his left. It could have been intercepted by Valley Union, but either way, that's going to create a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, looking for Godfrey on that one, just overthrew him. Brian Cagle on the defense, and he's been the bright spot for the Valley Union secondary on that one. With how good Desert Heights is at completing these passes, you would love to see him go up and turn that ball over. Either which way, still a good defensive
We
play.
got to get our cameraman Seabass back. I need him. I need him bad. I think he'll be joining us for that Copper Pit Classic in Bixby, Arizona. I can promise you that. We'll have bigger fish to fry that day.
And I was wondering, now they turn the down marker to 3rd down now.
It's 3rd and 5.
Yeah, they had it on 2nd and 5. They just incompleted that pass. So I was waiting on that.
Take off your shoes and learn how to count.
I'm being a little bit nicer to officials this year, as Dave was last year.
Oh, I wasn't. 3rd and 5 for the Coyotes. Valley Union looking for another big stop in their own territory.
Ricky Landry in the chat again said nice pass, obviously, about that big bomb that they had to Orozco.
Quarterback surveying, drops it, going over the middle. We have a flag on the field. It may be offensive pass interference.
No, it's going to be
pushed off to separate.
It's going to be. It looks like it might be a holding, which would be interesting from the line judge. And our co-broadcasters here say it could be illegal forward pass, and it is going to be a holding. Which I know we're here broadcasting for Valley Union. I saw good blocking on that one.
I didn't see a hold. Again,
either which way, that's the call. Now you got to come up with your best 3rd and 13 play. If you are the Coyotes right now.
That is going to be on the offense, yes. That's going to back them up. So 3rd and a long for the Coyotes. Blue Devils might get that stop that they're looking for.
They're backing up and backing up and backing up. And if you want to get backing up and on your feet, you need to go to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have clinics all over Bisbee and Douglas that provide the highest quality of service to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Give them a call today at oops, wrong one. 520-432-6435.
So 3rd and an Elfrida mile for the Coyotes. The Wicker Man back in shotgun. 3 spread out left. He's looking left. He's rolling left. He's going very deep downfield.
He's going to win it.
That
Great
is offensive
defense.
pass interference all day.
It is not. Great defense there from Miles Richardson. Dave, that was actually good defense from Orozco as he timed it perfectly. Now, what you could say is he might have got his face mask on that one, but it was definitely good timing.
I thought he got to the cornerback. The cornerback has the right to the ball, too. It looked like he pulled him down before the ball got
he
there.
timed it up perfectly, I'm telling you, but it did look like he was dangerously close to that face mask, so might have gotten away with something. It is now 4th and, like you said, an Elfrida mile for Desert Heights Prep as Valley Union looking for their second 4th down stop of the half.
And the way Valley Union is running the ball, I don't want to call it early, but they get the stop right here. This is not looking good for the Coyotes.
It's only an 8-point Dave. You jinx.
It'll be
knock it off.
It'll be 14 points once they get the ball back.
Oh, the jinx, the curse of Dave Davies. We just got to Elfrida, and now you're trying to kick us out.
4th and a mile. The Wicker
good
Man
move.
dropping back. Great
Good
penetration.
move.
He's down. And that's going to get the Blue Devils the ball in the 45 after a 15-yard sack.
Ivan Rosales, Dave, with a 6-spin move. Shades of Dwight Freeney and Robert Mathis on that one. Going to turn this ball over. And like you said, Valley Union, a chance to really stamp some authority on this game.
Huge sack, 15 yards, the first time they've gotten to the quarterback all day, and it was a big moment to do it. So they're going to get great field position as they take over.
Well, Valley Union has been into the quarterback all night, Dave, and finally finished. It's one thing to get there, but it's a whole other skill set to actually bring the quarterback down, and what a play there once again from 48, Ivan Rosales.
Reminds me of Aaron Curry for Seattle, just flying around, couldn't tackle anybody.
Sarah Bennett in the chat says, go Ivan.
First down, handoff. He cuts it back to the right. Great cut. He's going to get about 7 yards down to the 48-yard line of the Coyotes. So 2nd and 3.
How fitting that on this night where we have lightning that's threatening our stream, Dave, that we have a thunder and lightning tandem of Yahir Luna and Steven De La Cruz. I guess when you're behind the line of Rosales and Larson and, again, 68, whoever that is, someone could let us know. That'd be great. They are just opening up lanes in Valley Union.
Next to you. They know who 68 is.
Who is 68? They don't. We don't have a 68 either.
Well, the unnamed number 68 is having a game out there.
Maybe it's 58. That would be Alejandro Parra.
Well, there you go.
So maybe I was just reading it wrong. So Parra would be
2nd and 3, man in motion. He's going to pitch it out to the left side. And Luna's going to get the first down to about the 44-yard line. News got it down to the Blue Devils.
22-14 your score line. Valley Union Blue Devils on top. 10 minutes and 13 seconds to go as they reset the chains in the first half. Valley Union 1st and 10 from the 44.
Valley Union again running it down their throats at a very high clip. Got to be averaging 7 to 8 yards a run. And Desert Heights Prep Coyotes have got to figure something out defensively because Valley Union is walking right through them.
We'll see what we can do on this
Or
play.
running right through them.
Ha ha!
So Miles and Miles under center. He's going to hand that off. He kicks it out to the left
play.
side. He breaks the tackle. He gets a first down to the 30-yard line. New set of downs, Blue Devils.
Caperon right there, coming right through an arm tackle. He says, you're going to have to come with your pads if you're going to take me down. Runs right through it at 12 yards. And another Valley Union Blue Devil first down.
Yeah, none of this Olay nonsense.
Yeah, the Valley Union Blue Devils looking strong, looking tough, Dave.
Yeah, again, having their way offensively. No resistance from the Coyotes as far as their run defense. And Miles and company are marching again down on the 31-yard line.
J.P. Wildman trying to rain on Dave Davies' parade right now, saying it's never over with the quarterback wide receiver combination like Desert Heights has. He's not wrong, but here we are trying to go for their
Miles
fourth
keeps
consecutive.
it, gets snipped out in the backfield. That's going to be 2nd and 10.
Their fourth consecutive touchdown drive, and that's the first time we've seen a little bit of resistance for Desert Heights Prep, and Miles Richardson with nowhere to go on that one.
Again, needed play. Number 55 for Desert Heights was in on that play.
Hudson Harrington.
So, nailed it.
Here we go, Dave. 9:09 to play in the first half. 22-14. Valley Union has had 3 drives. This is their fourth, and they scored on all 3 of them and looking good to score on this fourth one.
They are marching like they're in New Orleans in a parade. But they only got a yard on that last play, so good defensive play by the Coyotes, 2nd and 9. Miles is going to pitch that out to the right side.
Oh, good defense.
And sniffed out again. Tackle for loss by number 17.
Josh Orozco. Tell me when you're tired of hearing his name.
Louise.
Josh Orozco making a case for Player of the Year for the simple fact of how many defensive plays he makes a game.
Yeah, Orozco, a big play. So that's going to create 3rd and about 12 for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, this looks like if they can get half of it back and make it a 4th and manageable, they will probably go for this. But they're going to need something here. Now that Desert Heights Prep defensive line starting to get a little bit of penetration. The linebackers have seen what Valley Union throws at them in terms of run and run blocking schemes, and they're starting to fit a little bit better.
3rd and 12 for the Blue Devils. I call this DOA. And quarterback keeper to the left side.
Ooh,
Great
good block.
But he's not going to get nearly enough yards. That's going to leave it at 4th and 9.
Guess who was there on that tackle? Josh Orozco coming over. Another good block from Yahir Luna, but it did not matter. Josh Orozco coming through, like I said, starting to flow a little bit easier, and that's because of Aiden Clark and the boys up front getting some penetration.
Valley Union's going to have to give him the Tanya Harding treatment or something. Get this kid off the field. He is a menace.
What? 4th and 9. Call it 8.5.
Yeah. It's a Valley big play defensively for the Coyotes. They have not been able to stop Valley Union.
This would be their first turnover should they get it.
4th and 9. See what Miles and the company chooses to do. He's going to keep it. He's looking to pass. Rolling out to the right side.
That's incomplete.
And that is going to be incomplete. So that's going to be a turnover on downs. The Coyotes are going to take it back over on about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, good job there. It looked like Bryce Godfrey in the backfield, unblocked, so a perfect time to call that edge pressure for Desert Heights Prep. Miles Richardson turned around and had someone right in his face, couldn't set his feet, couldn't find anyone to throw the ball to, and now Desert Heights still only down by 8, get the ball with 7:41 to play in this first half.
Valley Union looking for a defensive stop and maintain that 8-point lead. Fireworks in this game, 22-14, and we're not even halfway through the second.
A good defensive pressure from the Valley Union Blue Devils. The defensive line really got to work and ended with a big sack, and we'll see if they can't keep that up.
Quarterback drops back, looking to his right. He does have an open man, but he goes backwards, so it's only going to be about a 6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
Yeah, and the quarterback took a big hit on that one. Couldn't get the number. Looked like 11, which would be Michael Dorazo for Valley Union. No, it's number 34. Actually came in there and crushed him, Christopher Gonzalez. So good job there, staying in the pocket, no flag, clean plays all around. Desert Prep about a few yards away from first down.
I believe there's a timeout on the field, and that timeout is brought to you by Synergy Home Care.
Synergy Home Care specializes in non-medical in-home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living. If you are in the Elfrida area, they have all of their information at the Chiricahua
Community Hospital?
It is. It's Bruce's dad, Bruce Wetton from the Herald.
Okay.
I can't remember. Dadgummit, whichever location that's called. But yeah, trust me, I was there. They have all the information. Call today at 520-685-1035 and learn about how Synergy Home Care can get the ball rolling for you.
Also, thank you so much to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have a new physical therapy department open in Hereford, as well as their ones in Bisbee and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment with a physical therapy doctor today. Copper Queen Community Hospital.
And the timeout is just about up, and we are ready to resume action with 7:22 to go in the first half. 22-14, Valley Union a lead, but Dave just got stopped, and now it looks like Desert Heights Prep is ready to return and tie this ball game up.
Yeah, they're coming back to a 2nd and 5 situation. Again, thank you for joining us here on Cool FM Live. We're in beautiful Elfrida, Arizona, as the Valley Union Blue Devils take on the Desert Heights Prep Coyotes out of Glendale.
Rubia Sierra in the chat says, Yahir Luna is a beast out there. And Adrian Dyson says, where are these teams from? Desert Heights Prep is from Glendale.
Said what I just said.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He dropped back on 2nd and 5.
Wasn't listening.
Rolling to his right. He's going to go deep.
Come
but
on,
he
Miles.
does not have a man. That is intercepted by Miles Richardson. He is taking it back upfield. He's got some yards to take it down at the 46-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
What a play from Miles Richardson. Not going to get his face ripped off on that one, Dave. Able to concentrate and turn that ball right back over for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Not lost on that play. Josh Orozco for Desert Heights Prep had his 45th tackle in the game, albeit this one his first on offense.
I don't know why defensive great plays are so much more fun than offensive great plays, but man, tackles for loss and interceptions, you're like, woo!
The rules, because the rules favor offense.
What a play by the quarterback, Miles Richardson leading the charge back onto the field. New set of downs on the 46.
7:06 to play in the first half, 22-14. That's 2 straight stops for the Valley Union Blue Devils on defense. Last time they were out on offense, they did turn the ball over on downs, but looking to get a little bit better of a result on this drive. Shotgun.
Cheerleaders at Valley Union doing a great job. First down, he has to be running to the right side. He broke a tackle. He's across the 40, out of bounds at about the 30-yard line, 28-yard line. First down, Blue Devils.
Oh, Stadium PA announcer said it right, Dave. Hits the gas. Miles Richardson can accelerate with the best of them. A lot of quickness in those feet. And you can see he's gassed after a big interception return and that big run, but what a play, setting up Valley Union in good down and distance in Desert Heights territory.
Yeah, the Devils are just bedazzling the Coyotes offensively right now.
Good movie.
Misa Stablos. Ah! That's Brendan Fraser's finest work.
You're telling me. And the 7-Up guy. That was a commercial back in the 90s where nobody knows.
We're talking about Orlando Jones?
Yes, I am.
That's me, handoff. He cuts it back to the right. He gets yard.
Oh, what's the flag
late
here?
flag coming in. I didn't see a hold. He did get about 6 yards.
So
on
we
the
saw
carry,
helmet-to-helmet contact, but there's no
something on
defenseless
the
runners.
offense.
So we'll see what this is. It looks like they're pointing towards Desert Heights Prep.
Oh, the backside official pointed immediately at Valley Union.
We'll have to see what this call is. Again, the only thing I saw was helmet-to-helmet, but we have a legal block in the back on Desert Heights Prep. Or Valley Union. They're sorting this one out, Dave.
I can't be an illegal block in the back by the defense.
Not everyone had a
make
preseason
sense.
like we did, so we're going to have
It's
to.
like 1 penny. That doesn't make sense.
Could be illegal hands to the face. They are walking them back, so this is going to be 10 yards from the spot, from the end of the run, it looks like.
So they're going to put it back on the 35-yard line. That's going to create 1st and 15 for Valley Union.
Still remain first down, so first and 15 from Devils.
6:49 in the second quarter. Valley Union up 22-14 after a big interception by the quarterback, Mr. Miles and Miles.
Pretty good chat interaction tonight, Dave. But don't be afraid to join us in our Cool FM live chat where we broadcast live free of charge. Let us
we're
know
friendly.
who you're cheering for and where you're cheering from.
1st and 15 Blue Devils. Miles under center, tight formation, one receiver spread out. It's be a quarterback keeper, but they have that penetrated. Miles running for his life.
Oh,
He's
ref
still
takes
on
a
his
bump.
feet, but he's taken down by number 17 for a big loss back to the 45-yard line, 20-yard loss. Miles trying to keep the play alive. He just gave up a lot more than he wanted.
Yeah, that's one where he's got to remember that he is the quarterback, and even though there's no run out on the
Throw it
route,
away.
you could throw it away. So that's just, not getting the reps. Dylan Mitchell, of course, we talk about him all the time. He is the starting quarterback. So Miles Richardson not getting all the reps at quarterback in just a game management situation that he was not aware of. And my goodness, Dave, that is a lot of yards in between the down marker and the first down marker.
Yeah, a 20-yard loss. Tara saying cheering from Iowa, but who are you cheering for?
Right?
Or just cheering football?
She's cheering us. She's cheering Cool FM. That's what I'm talking about.
That's right, because I'm so gosh darn likable. I like to tell myself things that aren't true.
Now, on that play, though, the ref did get hit and taken down, and I think if he didn't, he would have spotted that there was a horse collar tackle on Desert Heights Prep that went unnoticed. But again, he couldn't see it because, thank goodness he's up and at it because he took a hard shot. Those boys are in pads, and they are at peak athletic performance right now. That could have been bad. Looks like we might have a delay of game here on Valley Union.
Is Paul Pizzicorder being a homer right now?
Negative.
For the
She
Blue
says
Devils?
the Valley Union Blue Devil. I saw a horse cow. What are you talking about? You're the one trying to say you hear Miles Richardson was pass interfered with.
He was. That is going to move him back 5 yards. So it is going to be second down and wow for the Valley Union Blue Devils. If you had a Kia, you could drive it in about 20 seconds.
We're at about Oakland Raider territory with this one, Dave.
They're going to hand that off. He's going to cut up the middle. He's going to make some people miss. Big gain. He's still on his feet, back down to the 45-yard lines. That's going to make it third and about 25. But
Mateo Kendler there for Desert Heights Prep. First down saving tackle. If he wasn't able to hold on to Stephen De La Cruz there, he was running to De La Cruz was running to De La Light, let me tell you. That's going to be about third and still long, but more manageable.
yeah, manageable after that run. I mean, it's realistic. I mean, again, if they get half of this back, you can go for this.
Adrian Dyson said, wow, 2nd and $5 million. And then Josh Bigley cheering from Las Vegas for Valley Union.
I was just in Las Vegas.
Probably saw him.
Went to Meow Wolf. That place is crazy. So third and a mile. Pitch it out to the right side. He's getting some yards. He's dragging people with him up to the 35-yard line. So it's going to be 4th and 15. We'll see what Valley Union chooses to do with this.
Punting is for the week, Dave. So they got on their last two plays, they got about 30 yards back, and still we're at a 4th and about 13 situation.
Yeah, that was about the longest second hand I've ever seen.
I guess Oakland Raider territory is what I told
the
you.
Raiders, yeah.
It looks like Valley Union will be going for this one.
You were saying that Miles is obviously the backup quarterback. He's having a heck of a game for not being
Absolutely.
the starting quarterback.
Part of the three-headed monster rushing attack they have for Valley Union.
Yeah,
And also,
go back to running back.
the first turnover of the game, the only turnover of the game, Miles Richardson, interception.
Yeah,
And that's where we're at now.
We might hear his name next Tuesday. So 4th and about 15. They're going for it. Man in motion. Quarterback keeper to the left side.
Oh,
We
they're
have a
going to
flag coming in, but he breaks it. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And a phantom holding call is going to bring this one back.
I wouldn't call it phantom. I didn't see anything on the near side on that one, Dave, but the lead blocking was perfect, and that would be that would just crush you if that was a backside hold, something that didn't even really contribute to the
Yeah,
play.
it didn't affect the play. So Miles Richardson getting a huge touchdown taken away. What a play on 4th and 15. But the attention seekers are back, baby.
See, that's where you're wrong, because you always blame the officials. I always blame the player that made the play.
The hold didn't contribute to the play. I hate
Did
those
it not?
backside
Did it
calls.
not? How do you know? Timeout Valley Union. They got to think about this one.
That's why I'm a loudmouth and not a referee. So, yeah, 4th and a country mile for the Blue Devils. We'll see what they choose. This could be a punting situation and just bury them deep. You did just stop them.
I don't know. I don't know how the special teams for either team work right now. You can see there's not a lot of faith in either of them for either coach. So this might be a situation where they just try to do that same play. You hear Luna as a lead blocker. It's kind of scary when you're running down. So you never know. But, Dave.
Somebody's sending us hearts.
We have a timeout. And J.P. Wildman earlier in the chat said this is going to be a light show, and those lights are provided by Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, as always serving our community. And these drives for touchdowns are brought to you by the Lawley Automotive Group. Stop down at any of our locations for your next new or used vehicle or visit lawleycars.com.
Has this guy gotten good into segueing ads, or has he gotten good into segueing ads? And if you like segues, let me tell you about Big Mike and All Pro Pest Management. Putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years. Best we got in Cochise County. You get Big Mike, that big old sweetheart, a call.
Not just for the service, the customer service. Find Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management on Facebook.
Landon Glenn saying, oh, Landon Glenn's in the chat. What's up, Landon Glenn? We were talking about you earlier.
I even met with the
Why
athletic
are you stealing
director.
all the cameras from NHS or whatever that is? What are you saying? I'm sorry.
No, that's exactly the stories I was going to get. Is Valley Union, unfortunately, to make light of a not so light situation, had some of their equipment stolen. I said it was Landon Glenn because he was trying to get us out here, but we didn't want to break in FHS contracts.
They're going for it on 4th and forever. Quarterback's going to keep it rolling out to the right
Good block.
side. He is not
Toss
going
it.
to get the yards. Yeah, you're running wrong. He's not going to get the yards necessary, so that's going to give the Coyotes back the ball on the 40-yard line. 3:02 on the clock. Big defensive stand time for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, well, it was a good lead block by Angel Capiron, but again, there were so many yards to play with. Desert Heights Prep was just sitting back and waiting for Valley Union to show their hand, and they saw it was a Miles Richardson run. Everyone collapsed to the ball, and there's just nowhere to go on that one. 1st and 10, Desert Heights Prep now.
You know the one thing we get during football season that we don't get during basketball or baseball is the shaking
Fun.
camera. I love it. You don't get that in basketball and baseball. Well, we did it with basketball playoffs. We did.
Yeah, I was going to say.
That got pretty wild. That Bisbee game got pretty wild. But new set of downs for the Coyotes on the 40-yard line. They're going to try to score with 3:02 left in this first
You weren't
half.
there when Louis Woosman dunked on a 7-footer for Cochise College. Let me
Oh
tell you.
yeah, I saw that on the Cool FM. He's going to throw it downfield, incomplete, out of bounds. 2nd and 10 from the 40 for the Coyotes.
Yeah, nothing there. And again, we're going to call him again. Rosales getting in the backfield. Marshall Lawson getting in the backfield. And actually, that wasn't Marshall Lawson. That was Christopher Gonzalez getting in the backfield. Make sure I get the numbers right and get the proper respects to the players. That defensive line for Valley Union, not really concerned about gap assignments. It's get to the quarterback and try to get him off the mark. And so far in the second quarter, they've been doing that. As Desert Heights has not scored in the second quarter.
Yeah, they've really stepped it up. Desert Heights was looking pretty unstoppable offensively, but Valley Union showed up. And you said so far so good in the second quarter. 2nd and 10. And Landon Glenn, like I said, we weren't able to get to you last year, but we're here for your school. All because of you, to be honest with you.
Yeah, no kidding, right?
2nd and 10.
I actually met the athletic director this year. Super stoked on that.
Throws the ball over the middle. Incomplete. 3rd and 10. Only 2:53 on the clock. Only 9 seconds coming off those last two plays, so Valley Union might get another chance to score some points of their own.
Crossing pattern. Matthew Martin was a little bit open, but it's human nature when you're a receiver and you're running to the heart of 8 people. You know that someone's going to be there to meet you. He kind of took his eye off the ball and was responsible for that drop. So, like you said, 3rd and long here for Desert Heights.
It looks like the storm has missed us. We have lightning all around us, but it's not over us. So we may get lucky tonight. I thought we were getting rained out by the second quarter. But that's going to be 3rd and 10. He's scrambling.
It is,
and
he throws.
Another ball on the ground. 4th and 10.
Yeah, Valley Union's defensive line is starting to come alive here, Dave. 4th and 10. Mason Wicker, a very talented quarterback, has no time back there right now. So we're going to have to get Aiden Clark and the boys a little bit more motivated to block because Marshall Lawson and the gang for Valley Union dominating on this series.
You know who's not coming alive? Walt Disney. Freeze him as long as you want to.
Arizona
It's
Lutheran Academy, not Arizona Prep Academy, LLA. So that's who Wilcox is playing 6-0.
It's still 6-0?
Yep.
Charlie Wilcox can grind it with the best of them. 4th and 10. They're going for it in their own territory.
He's gonna take it,
Quarterback's
got
going to
it.
break it. He's going to get it. He's got wheels. the Wicker Man out of bounds at the 40-yard line. New set of downs for the Coyotes.
Good run there from Josh Allen as he got about 20 yards on 4th and 10. Sometimes you just have to do that, especially Valley Union has been playing very well on the back end. Like I said earlier, those defensive linemen not really concerned about gap assignments or rush lanes, and that time Wicker took advantage of it. I mean, Allen took advantage of it.
He's got wheels. Like that quarterback option might be more in play. That kid was burning. So new set of downs on the 39-yard line. Valley Union looking for that first half stop. Throws the ball complete over the middle. Player down, first down across the 30 to the 29.
As Bryce Godfrey, looks like Desert Heights is going to line up on the ball. We're going to have a little bit of a stoppage. We're going to probably bring the chains in to see if this actually was a first down. But Desert Heights.
Chains? It's 2013.
I love the chain gang. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, I mean, this is high school. I mean, the NFL is still using chains.
Yeah, I love the chain. Look, everyone in America is just all about now. Let's build some tension. Let's get some drama in this
what
one.
What about the famous University of South Carolina game where they marched?
Ball don't lie, Dave. Ball don't lie, okay? So the ball will get it right if the chains didn't.
Oh, here they go. Here come the chains.
It's going to be a close one, but either which way, second and short, you think that this high-powered offense from Desert Heights Prep is going to go ahead and get this one.
That's the sound of the refs pulling at the chain. Yeah, yeah.
And that's going to be a first down, and if you're in the market for your
Well,
first
that was
new home,
like 2 minutes.
call the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors who proudly support our fabulous athletes across Cochise County. Again, if you're in the market for a new or used home, give the first call to your real estate expert, Sherry Ethel, and her team at 717-599-2439.
Who's playing that song?
Was waiting for that one. And we have a
I beat
stoppage
the
of
DJ,
play.
baby.
One more time.
Or inspired the DJ.
So this is where you're kind of right, when they can't really set the chains up after the chain game comes
Exactly.
out.
What a
Here we go, first and 10,
arbitrary
Dave.
waste of time that was. First down for the Coyotes. 2:13 and ticking on the clock. Wickerman draws back to pass, beats the rush. It looked like he might have been over the line of scrimmage, but they're not going to call it, and that's going to be a touchdown, Coyotes.
Just making it happen, Mason Wicker. We talked about the dominance of the Valley Union defensive line. So they got in there, but Wicker, not to be denied, finds Justin Agwan one more time for the touchdown, and we are 2 points away from having this one tied up, Dave.
Huh? They're going to stop
The
them. They're going
ultimate
to take
jinx.
the lead into halftime. They're getting the ball back in the second half. That's why they deferred. Smart football by the Blue Devils.
It is very smart football by the Blue Devils, but not even, I don't think the Valley Union Blue Devils can come over the curse of daving.
Oh, very tight formation. Nobody out. They're going to run the ball with the Wicker Man. He's going to take it to the
Got
left
it.
side. He's going to get.
Holding.
Oh, that is coming back. If they want 2 points, it's going to come from the 11-yard line.
That was a good job setting the edge from Desert Heights Prep, but too good of a job, Dave. Right in front of us, that one's going to come back, and we're going to have a attempt from the 12-yard line to get this 2 points.
So I said if they want 2 points, it's going to come at a premium. A lot further away than the 2-yard line.
It'd be the first 2 points of the game that come at a premium.
So 2:01 on the clock.
We have never doubted you, J.P. Wildman, not one time. You're like a walking encyclopedia for Arizona football.
That guy knows his Arizona high school football. That's why. Thank God it's not on like DraftKings. J.P. Wildman would be a millionaire if we never hear from him again.
Amanda Clark in the chat for the Coyotes says, woo, woo.
Going for 2 from the 12. Valley Union looking for that big stop. Wickerman drops back, rolling to his right. He's throwing the ball into the end zone. But that's going to be knocked
Good
down.
play to knock it down.
And so the Blue Devils are going to maintain that 2-point lead.
Miles
22 to
Richardson.
20.
Miles Richardson with the heady play to just knock it down, Dave. That's just, at that point, a Hail Mary play. You can't run it back in high school football. But Christopher Gonzalez, again, keep note of him because Christopher Gonzalez is getting in the backfield and chasing Wicker all over this field.
More like Speedy Gonzalez, the way he's getting after the Wicker Man. Sarah
J.P.
Bear saying,
Wildman.
heck yes.
And J.P. Wildman says, thanks, guys. Love listening to you. Well, we love having you around, J.P., especially for our high school sports shows because no one else is there. Not when we're live, anyway.
Oh, and the score updates during our game, that's what I enjoy the most. Letting us know that Wilcox and Benson are not who Busy thought they were.
What are you talking about?
put Benson last on there. I said remember.
Yo, did you want me to put Valley Union last?
What? No, how could you?
That's what I thought. There you go. So some team, you can't rank them all at one. I'm never doing a ranking again, thanks to you. 22-20 is the score with 2 minutes to play in the first half. Landon Glenn, I was answering a comment in the chat there, Dave.
Excuse me. I was like, you gave him the bulletin board material, not me.
Good.
Well, he's getting kicked off from the 40. He's going to be kicked down. A short kick to about the 30. He's going to take it upfield. Makes a couple people miss.
Uh-oh.
Still on his feet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and he breaks it past the 50 to the 45-yard line. Valley Union, great field possession with 1:53 in the second quarter.
Steven De La Cruz, Dave, has got some of the best vision as a ball carrier we've seen. Running, kick returning, anything. He spots him open. I kind of like Bryson Meyer can just pick his way through a crowd and all of a sudden pop out from the other side.
So Valley Union, great field position on the 45-yard line. Plenty of time on that clock to get some more points on the board.
153. This ground attack, this power running game for the Valley Union Blue Devils stopped in the last couple of drives. Let's see if they can't pick it up one more time.
Yeah, Coyotes' defensive line really stepping up that last drive and finally getting some revenge on the Blue Devils.
Aiden Clark, Bryce Godfrey. They have gone with 4 on the line now. You're absolutely right, Dave. Switching things up.
Miles and Miles with a quick handoff. He drags him for about 4 or 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
A good tackle on that play. It looked like 35. I don't have a 35 for Desert Heights Prep. Maybe that's 85. If that's 85, that was Matthew Martin. I do believe that was Matthew Martin, like you said, hanging on for dear life. But you got to get a ball carrier like you hear Luna on the ground any way you can.
Reminds me of Tyrone Wheatley. Just running people down.
Landon Glenn is watching from Iowa. Yes, Landon, we heard that you were in college. Excited to see you go all the way to Iowa. Some people make the mistake and go to the Nebraska schools, and there's nothing there. So I'm glad you went to Iowa.
A 2nd and 5. Quarterback keeper Miles takes out to the left. He does make a man miss, but he gets no yards. 3rd and 5. I love the lightning effect in the broadcast.
Mateo Kindler made a great play on that one, set the edge. And then Richardson had to try to cut it back to the inside. But that's all you have to do if you're the last man on the edge. You cut it back to the people on the inside and hope they can make the play. And that's great defense all around on that play for the Coyotes.
Yeah, they've really figured it out here in the second quarter. Both teams have really figured it out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Valley Union had that one touchdown drive in the second quarter where they were on the 1-yard line going in. But other than that, it was all offense in the first quarter, all defense in the second quarter. So this is what I like to watch.
Valley Union is going to have to open it up a little bit and figure it out because the Coyotes have really gotten to them these last 2 possessions. 3rd and 5, they got to get into their bag.
Timeout on the field, Dave, and this timeout allows us to talk about Grasshopper Landscaping and the fine work they do. If you want your football field to look like the one here at Valley Union, go ahead and give Grasshopper Landscaping a call. You can find them on Facebook or call 520-456-8945.
Oh, so thank you so much to Ginger's Titles, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard. The one with the pink door. They do driver's licenses, titles, registrations, and IDs. Written and road testing also now available. Go to gingerstitles.com.
We're just about set to come out of this timeout. 3rd down and 5. It's been more of a struggle for the offenses, as you correctly pointed out, Dave. And we'll see with 1:04 what Valley Union can do. Not having that high-octane passing attack, you got to break a big one if you want to score in a minute.
J.P. Wildman said he's watching 30 screens. What do you like, live in the Bat Cave? Like, how are you doing this?
Absolutely love
Probably
it.
has the greatest, sickest setup you've ever seen.
We got to go watch football at J.P. Wildman's house one
Right?
day.
3rd and 5. Big play here. He's going to hand it off to the left side. He's got the first down. He's going to get it down to the 30-yard line.
Chains are going to move, and the clock is going to stop as the chains move with 59 seconds. Valley Union got to get up on the ball, and you got to snap it quickly. They're going to run the clock. The chains were a little bit not set.
At least 2 of their timeouts. I don't know if they've used all of them.
And coming off the field a little bit late for Valley Union is Christopher Gonzalez. And Valley Union having a little bit of communication issues that's taking it all the way down to 42 seconds.
The ticking clock. They finally get the play
Legal
called.
formation.
And it's a terrible penalty because that's going to be a touchdown. Another one taken away.
That is 3 touchdowns off the board for penalties from the Valley Union Blue Devils tonight.
Great.
No, 2, because the first one counted.
Yeah, great run for the touchdown, but unfortunately it looks like it's probably coming back.
So it looked like with all the confusion and miscommunication from Valley Union, they're going to have an illegal formation. So nobody was said that's a legal formation. That's why they let the play go. There's going to be a legal formation on the Valley Union Blue Devils, and they just were not set.
So 31 seconds. Ball is on the ground.
And we are winding the clock as the fans correctly announced. Out of the huddle now, 27 seconds, 25 seconds for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Move. These points would be so huge for the Blue Devils.
Again, more trouble setting up for the Blue Devils.
19 seconds. Handoff. He takes it back to the right side. Puts him in the spin cycle. Gets it back to the 28-yard line.
And we're going to get the final timeout for the Blue Devils.
So 11 seconds, and given the fact that they don't really throw the ball, it's going to be probably one last play for the Blue Devils.
I would throw the ball in this play.
I would as well. We'll see what they do.
I would throw you here, Luna down there, and tell them to run someone over, and if they don't call it, we got a touchdown. Oh, man. But this stoppage of play, folks, brought to you by the Sierra Vista Medical Group. We are doctors, nurses, and caregivers who are dedicated to getting you back to the community you love and helping you live your healthiest life. Connect with them today at svmedicalgroup.org or call 520-263-3500. And thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving all of Cochise County in southern Arizona since 1963. From Tucson all the way to Sierra Vista, Dave.
So big play coming up, 11 seconds left in the second quarter. The Blue Devils have a 2-point lead, 22-20 over the Coyotes out of Glendale. Trying to get some more points on that board before halftime. They will be getting the second half kickoff. So more points would be huge for Valley Union. Let's see what the coach draws up on this one.
Yeah, it's unfortunate for the Valley Union Blue Devils tonight, Dave. 2 long touchdowns off the board because of procedural penalties, things that should be cleaned up.
So you're going to play action here?
I'm not going to play action. I'm rolling to the left and throwing the ball.
And they are going to roll to the left, throw the ball deep.
Uh-oh.
And he's through his hands for a guaranteed touchdown.
That one hurts.
What a play call, what a throw. Unfortunately, wasn't able to corral it because they had it.
Aiden Camprone beat his man, did everything right, but the catch on that one, luckily, they do have another chance for another play here. Looks like the same formation. Maybe they run the same thing. Still no deep safeties for Desert.
And he's going to throw the ball again. Miles and Miles goes back, and that's going to be an interception.
Got to get him down.
They got to get this tackle.
Oh,
and we got stick of the day. Let's get the number.
64, 84? 64, Marshall Lawson. Of course it's Marshall Lawson. Giving us a nice exclamation point to what a half of football. All offense in the first quarter, all defense in the second quarter, Dave.
This is everything you want and more out of your first football game in the 2024 season. We have ourselves a slobber knocker, 22-20. Valley Union over Desert Heights Prep Coyotes.
Yeah, nailed it. Well, I think that's going to do it, folks. We're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a break while the teams do, and we'll be right back with some more Valley Union football here on Cool FM Live.
And folks, thank you for sticking around with us, joining us here for the second half of action between the Valley Union Blue Devils and the Desert Heights Prep Coyotes. We're just a couple of minutes away from this game restarting. Thank you for joining us tonight on Cool FM Live. We're in beautiful Elfrida, Arizona. Dave Davies and Paul Corder here with our first football game of the year. And a great one it is, Busy.
He takes care of our football field out here. He works very hard to keep this grass green, put the field in great shape for our team to come out and play. So a big round of applause and thank you, Mr. Trent Noble, for our great facility out here tonight.
But yeah, just a couple of stretches. They're going to get re-warmed up. It's time to get it on. Now, before we do get that party started, please allow me to thank the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have a new physical therapy department open in Hertford, as well as their ones in Bisbee and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Also, thank you to the Lolly Automotive Group. Their decades of support with our youth sports programs. Get your next near used vehicle at any one of their Sierra Vista locations. Thank you to Silver Springs Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community, sponsoring our broadcast. Thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management, putting the boot on bugs for the last 15 years. #1 in Cochise County. Thanks, Big Mike. Thank you to Sherry Ethel Team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors. If you're in the market to buy or sell your home, give the Sherry Ethel Team at Long Realty a call. 599-2439. Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping, quality from the ground up, serving all of Cochise County. You can give them a call, 520-456-8945. Thank you to Ginger's Titles, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard, the one with the pink door. They do licenses, titles, registrations, and IDs. Give them a call or go to gingerstitles.com. Thank you to Sierra Vista Medical Group. They're all doctors, nurses, and caregivers dedicated to getting you back to the community that you love. Go to sierrasvmedicalgroup.org. Thank you to our new sponsor, Barnett Towing and Propane. Been in business since 1963 in Cochise County. So thank you so much to them. And thank you to Synergy Home Care.
Just 1 second, folks. We'll try to correct the audio issues, and we'll be right back.
So Valley Union did defer the coin toss in the first half, so they will be receiving the second half kick, and they will be doing that with a 2-point lead, up 22-20, going into the second half of football here in Elfrida, Arizona. Here to watch and support the Valley Union Blue Devils, they're in a tight one against Desert Heights Prep, the Coyotes out of Glendale. So we have ourselves a great opening game for our Year 3 Cool FM sports season. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. As Paul likes to dub me, the mouthpiece of Arizona Southeast. So again, Valley Union receiving the opening kickoff, and here we go. Let's get this second half going, and we have a flag right out of the gates, and they are back to mid-season form, my friend. Didn't take long. They're like, oh, I like blowing this whistle. That's right, people look at me. Have you ever been to a birthday party for children, and one of those children won't start screaming because he's just attention attractor, and he'll grow up to be a ref or an actor?
I wonder if that buzz has happened this whole time. Either which way, at least they can hear us, and we'll be fine. So, as I was, yeah, I did, absolutely. It was amazing, Dave. I loved it. Art is dead. Look it up, everybody. But here we are, back and better than ever, and already we're seeing a little bit of a rust coming out of Desert Heights Prep. There's a little bit of a false start there. It's going to take him back 5 yards, and that 5 yards could be big with a returner like Stephen De La Cruz.
So they're going to be kicking this off from the 35-yard line, and let's try this again without the oops. Nice kick.
Oh,
it's
no.
going to get past the returner, so it's going to go down to the 15 where it's picked up. He's going to cut it to the right, not going to get that much out of it, so he's going to be up to the 25-yard line. Well, they will have their first second half set of downs.
very good job covering there from Desert Heights Prep Academy on the kick. And just unfortunate there, miscommunication for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Nobody knew who was supposed to take the kickoff. That's going to result in our first pretty substantial long field for the Blue Devils so far in this game.
Yeah, they've had great field position in this game. They're going to have to earn this one starting on their own 25. But the way they run the ball shouldn't be too tough to run some time off that clock and maybe put some more points on that board.
You don't use that too tough term until we talk about Tombstone, the town. Too tough to die.
We'll be heading there after this to go see our friend Tiffany. Well, post-game gathering. First play is going to be a handoff to the right side, but that's going to get sniffed out by number 4, taken down for almost no gain, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, right there. We see the adjustment that Desert Heights Prep Academy made in the second quarter, and they went away from 3 down linemen. It kind of went with 2 down linemen, then 2 on the outside. And they're doing a much better job of setting the edge and not giving this potent Valley Union Blue Devil rushing attack any daylight.
Yeah, Valley Union's trying to do some stretch plays, get it to the outside. I expect with the as the shift that you just made from Desert Heights Prep, that they might just go for a little more A and B gap style run and just go right at them.
Yeah, just try to run through that B gap. Maybe some powers. Try to use the edges from Desert Heights Prep. They're getting upfield pretty well right now. Try to use that against them and run underneath them.
Miles in shotgun, 2nd and 9. He is going to hand that off. That
There
is
it
a
is.
B-gap run right up the middle. And he's across the 50. He might be gone. He's to the 30.
Oh!
New string down at the 25, but a huge run for Valley Union, and they are deep in their territory.
Justin Agwan saves a touchdown. Yahir Luna, he heard me talk about Thunder. He wanted to showcase his lightning on that one. Yahir Luna, a big run, and just as we called it, Dave, running right in between the guards on that one for a huge first down.
It's almost like these coaches, know what they're doing with football. We both identified it, and they went right at that B gap for a 50-yard gain, and bang, bang, deep in Coyote territory.
It's all about keeping the other team honest, and boy, that's going to make you honest on defense right there.
Luna just powering his way for 50 yards, huge gain, barely got taken down. Miles going to hand that ball off to the right side, sweep to the right, sniffed out. They're inside the 10-yard line, though, down to the 8.
Yeah, still good edge defense from Desert Heights Prep, so we'll probably see a little bit more of Yahir Luna inside the tackles to try to bring him inside, stop him from getting upfield for so long. But as I say that, not a bad gain on that one from De La Cruz.
About a 3-yard gain, 2nd and 7. They can get a first down without scoring a touchdown if they get close enough. So 2nd and 7, Miles in shotgun. 2 receivers split out, man in motion.
Oh, no.
And he's got a quarterback keeper, but he's got sniffed out, so he does get rid of it. It is caught, and that's going to be down to about the 7-yard line.
All right, so a lot to digest on that play.
Sure was.
Misdirection play, and the handoff was missed to Yahir Luna, so Miles Richardson trying to make it happen by himself. Knew he was going to be stopped in pursuit, and then Yahir Luna just throws his hands up, and he throws it across his body, which you're never supposed to do to the middle of the field. It works out for about a yard or 2.
But at least he got rid of it instead of taking the 30-yard sack like he did in the second quarter. So already learning on the job as the backup quarterback. But you're right, shouldn't be thrown across the body, across the field like that. But 3rd and 6, Valley Union trying to punch one in.
Yeah, they got to get something out of this drive.
And quarterback keeper to the left side. Miles has got it.
Oh, they're
He's
not going to
stretched.
call a block in the back on that.
What do they call it?
It's a touchdown for Miles Richardson, but it looked like, from my side, Yahir Luna lead blocking got the shoulder pad, which is not a block in the back, but that might be an illegal block in the back from the linesman. We'll have to see on this one. Yep.
That is a crushing penalty for Valley Union. That's going to back them up.
I didn't see all of it. We'll have to go with the officials on this one, but another crushing penalty from the Valley Union Blue Devils takes their 3rd touchdown off the board.
Yeah, so many points coming back off the board for the Blue Devils. They've had this thing in the bag a couple of times, but can't really get out of their own way. So 3rd and long for them to try to get some points on this board.
So right now, we've seen Valley Union go forward on 4th and 20, basically. And they're just trying to get half of this back, trying to make it a 4th and 8. I expect to see Luna up the middle. If not, well, maybe De La Cruz on a sweep, but I don't expect a pass on this one, even though they are coming out in a little bit of a pistol offset.
Yeah, Miles in a pistol formation, man, in motion. He is going to pitch it over to him. De La Cruz on the left. De La Cruz, and they're going to bring it back again. Touchdown, Blue Devils, but another one coming back.
We'll have to see this one. I don't like this call. I saw a great lead block from Luna, and the big boys in the middle looked like they were just getting moved. The movement on the offense, and
they're bringing it back.
Personal foul face mask. Oh, there we go.
Oh, touchdown, Blue Devils.
I was going to say, well, the body language from the Valley Union Blue Devils, they thought it was on them. But I was going to say, all I saw was good movement and a great lead block from Luna and Steven De La Cruz running to Daylight on that one for the touchdown.
Again, one of our players to watch in our preseason show. And Steven De La Cruz is showing us why. Great run and touchdown, 28-20. They're going for 2.
28-20. This is the big 2-point conversion right now, David. Be an 8-point lead if they don't get it. 10 points in 2 possessions if they do.
Yeah, 2 possessions. You said it. Detroit against the Niners. And that's going to be a handoff. He's right there, but he got it.
2 points for the Devils.
So a 2-possession lead for Valley Union, taking a 10-point lead over the Coyotes out of Glendale here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, Dave, the Valley Union Blue Devil offense woke up just like our chat's about to wake up. Folks, it's the 3rd quarter. We just had our first touchdown drive in 18 game minutes. Go ahead and let us hear it in the chat on that one. But what a drive from the Blue Devils just when you thought Desert Heights Prep had all the answers. Valley Union responds with a touchdown drive.
They just cannot stop the run. So Desert Heights Prep putting their backs against the wall. And all of a sudden, Valley Union, whop, 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 and they take a 10-point lead.
Good song by Cage the Elephant, Back Against the Wall. And that is, as our PA team just correctly pointed out, quarterback Miles Richardson looks like he's stretching out, hopefully, what is a cramp, because I don't know who they have behind him at quarterback for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
He's having a great game, especially, you tell me he's the backup quarterback. What a game for Miles and Miles Richardson. But here comes
what a better game he would have had if those touchdown runs were never taken back.
That ball is going to hit the ground.
It's going to sit. Great kick for the Valley Union Blue Devils and great coverage as well. And Miles Richardson looks like he was just stretching out a cramp. That's one you can't really lose him on defense. He's made a couple of great plays in the secondary.
Yeah, a couple of big plays, including an interception. But that's going to get them their first second-half set of downs on the 28-yard line, down 10. One stop by Valley Union, and all of a sudden they can start thinking about next week at the bye week, enjoying a week off already.
Sarah Barrett in the chat says, thought they were going to lose a 4th touchdown. So glad it worked out. We were too. Look, we've been part of games where a lot of cool touchdowns have been taken back. So anytime we see that yellow on the field, we kind of just hang our heads.
90-yarder in the Copper Pit Classic last year.
But Dave, you have to stay excited. That's 2 touchdowns now. That's 2 touchdowns you missed. Oh, man. It's preseason for everyone. It's the first game for everybody, man.
Yeah, so, got to get our sea legs under us.
Yeah,
we will be in Wilcox, Arizona next week, and then 2 weeks from tonight is the big one, the Copper Pit Classic, the 154th Copper Pit Classic.
Wilcox looked like if J.P. Wildman's back in the chat, might have grinded out a tough victory in their first game. If anyone's got the score update on that one.
So the Wicker Man in shotgun as he has been most of this game. He's going to evade the rush. Good first man miss. He gets tackled after a 5-yard gain, 2nd and 5.
A good job from the defensive line there and sticking with the play. Again, we talked about him a lot. Christopher Gonzalez making a lot of plays. J.P. Wildman says Wilcox is up against Arizona Lutheran 12-0 in the 3rd quarter. Dave, we're about to see some more power football next week with the Wilcox Cowboys.
So you want to be a Cowboy, baby. We're going to Wilcox.
Just to let everyone know, running the ball is not boring, as we've seen so far with the Valley Union Blue Devils offense.
And 2nd and 5 play. He's going to throw the ball over the middle. That is going to be complete. Big stick Whop, 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 down to the 45.
Yeah, Stephen De La Cruz with a big hit, but great job there by Bryce Godfrey to hang on to that football. De La Cruz even put his helmet right on the ball. Godfrey strong enough to keep hold of that one, and that's how you get trust from a quarterback like Mason Wicker. You make those tough catches, he'll be going your way a lot more.
Yeah, again, he took a big stick, able to hold on to that ball, so great play from the receiver. And the Wicker man's up to the 45-yard line with a new set of downs.
Safeties from Valley Union have come up just a little bit. They are still playing that shell.
He's rolling out to his left, looking downfield, eyes downfield, going deep. That's going to be what a play!
Goodness.
Touchdown, Coyotes. What a play over the top from the Wicker man to the receiver. Is that 17 again?
Yeah, Josh Orozco again with the touchdown catch. I've lost track of how many he has. It's 2 or 3 for sure. Well over 100 yards. Beats Miles Richardson on that one. Miles coming up a little bit limp. Looks like he's nursing that cramp a little bit more. But either which way, Desert Heights Prep back within a score.
Big play over the top. It was great coverage. Just great play over the top. And there goes that connection again. Like JP said, nobody's done with that wide receiver quarterback connection.
Put the ball right where it needed to be.
Right in the Wicker basket.
When he throws it, looks like he's throwing it up, and then all of a sudden you see him hitting someone like Orozco right in stride.
So they're going to go for 2. They are down 4, 30-26. He's going to roll out to his right. Looks over the middle.
Did he catch that?
He did catch it.
That's an interception.
Oh, that is an interception.
I didn't know you could run these back.
Oh, if he does, it's 2 points.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
he's
he breaks
breaking it.
Oh, he breaks it. He's across the 40. He's going to go the whole way. That should be 2 points, Valley Union.
Are you kidding me? Angel Caperon. We're not the only people that didn't know you could bring that. Angel caught the ball. He was trying to give it to a ref. No whistle. All of Desert Heights is looking around like, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. 2 points, Blue Devils.
You got to play to the whistle, baby. Everybody knows this.
It looks like we are going to have a conversation from the officials.
About what? How awesome the play was?
So in 11-man football, yeah, it's
What?
no good. In 11-man football, they stop the play dead right away. You don't have a chance to bring it
Why
back
didn't they blow that one down?
because they didn't know. I guess I don't know, dude. what do you want me to tell you?
Signal on the field is that it was a dead ball.
Amanda Clark in the chat says Wicker and Orozco. Yeah, if you're a Desert Heights Prep fan, get used to that connection. That's Tom Brady, Randy Moss right there. That's
going
some
to be all year long. Right
Joe
there.
Montana, Jerry Rice type connection they got there for Desert Heights Prep.
Looks like number 9, Brian Gable headed back.
I think the biggest concern right now for Valley Union is Miles Richardson, who does have his helmet off on the sideline, trying to get some fluids in him, trying to nurse that cramp back to health.
Yeah, it's going to be a little different offensively without their backup quarterback. So we'll see what Valley Union's got in the bag.
I'll guarantee you he's going back out there. I'll guarantee you he's going back out there.
So now 30-26, Valley Union with that 4-point. Those little 2-point cushions are very, very beneficial right now to Valley
You
Union.
said it, Dave. 2 points might be the difference. Now 4 points might be the difference in this game.
Valley Union's going to get the ball back, and Desert Heights Prep have had very little success stopping this running offense. That's going to be a nice kick. That's going to roll down to about the 20. But De La Cruz will pick it up. He's going to run it out to the right side. De La Cruz making people miss out to the 40-yard line. Another good field possession for the Blue Devils.
Yeah, I saw Desert Heights ripping at that ball. I thought it might have come loose, but Stephen De La Cruz says he's got this under control. But going back to what you said, Dave, 4 points. The only difference in this game is one team is converting more 2-point conversions than the other. But in between, as we turn this one over, folks, allow me to thank Synergy Home Care. They serve all of Cochise County, even parts of Santa Cruz County. They provide non-medical home care for people who struggle with activities of daily living. Give them a call today at 520-685-1035. It's the Cliff Wetton Clinic, by the way. I asked Bruce when I went down there.
It's the what?
Cliff Wetton Clinic in Elfrida.
So, Valley Union taking over on the 40-yard line, hands off the left side. Good first-man tackle by number 17 for a 2-yard gain.
And there is your 1A whatever division the Desert Heights Prep are. There's your 1A player of the year for sure on that one.
If he has 9 more games like this, that kid's going to college.
He's got 2-3 touchdowns. He's got over 100 yards, and that's his 66th tackle of the game. That's quite a stat line.
Yeah, there's a player at Bisbee that I normally refer to as here, there, and everywhere. Well, number 17 is wearing that crown tonight. So 2nd and 8 for Valley Union. Holding on to this 4-point lead, 7 minutes and ticking in the 3rd.
And they tried to run that one in between the tackles, got a few yards, just going to keep pounding it out.
Another pistol formation for
Oh,
Miles.
no.
He's going to hand it off. It got snipped out, but he beat the tackle. Gets 5 when he should have gotten none. So that's going to be 3rd and 2.
Well, we talked about this Valley Union Blue Devil offensive line all day. Marshall Larson, Ivan Rosales, I don't know why I couldn't say that one, and Alejandro Parra, I am sorry about that, but that one was all Stephen De La Cruz, Dave.
Yeah, he made a couple people miss. That should have been no gain. Somehow got 5 out of it. So big run to set up 3rd and very short for Valley Union with their running game. That first down is looking imminent.
The first man met him 2 yards in the backfield, and if he went down from the first man tackling, we'd be looking at a 3rd and 9. But like you said, great effort to get it to 3rd and short.
And that's how you play the running back position. Keep those legs moving.
The wing position here for Valley Union. Always
Pistol-
in motion. Here he is again.
Pistol formation. Another handout to the right side. Right
That's got
there at
it.
the marker.
That's got to be a first
It
down.
has to be a first down. But they just want
It's
to.
close.
They want to play with the chains again.
Either which way, they're going to keep him honest on the outside. They're going to keep those edges coming upfield so they can hit Luna in between the tackles, and we're going to have a measurement on this one. This measurement brought to you by the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have clinics in Hereford, Bisbee, and Douglas that provide the highest quality of service to outpatients and home health patients of all ages. Give them a call today at 520-432-6435.
That's the sound of the refs bringing out the chains. And while we're there, please allow me to thank Silver Springs Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community and sponsoring our Cool FM online broadcast, live broadcast.
Playing under the lights because of Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative, Dave.
Big facts. And also, thank you so much to Lolly Automotive Group. Get your next new or used vehicle at any one of their Sierra Vista locations, or you can go to lollycars.com.
This Valley Union Drive brought to you by the Lolly Automotive Group in Sierra Vista. Again, new ownership, I do believe, but
They're getting extra shine.
I know,
They
but
deserve it.
I was saying new ownership, I do. I was creating a conversation. Kill me.
And they're done playing with their sticks. First down, Valley Union on the 50-yard line. They are once again entered into Coyote territory. Oh, football is back. Like all the games that we did, basketball and baseball, they all have their different atmospheres, but football,
Football's my sport for sure.
that first crack, you see that first crack, you're like, oh, we're back.
Pad's been cracking tonight too. Let me tell you, Dave.
1st and 10 on the 50. Quarterback keeper for Miles and Miles. And flag comes out. He gets taken down for -2 yards. We'll see what the penalty marker
It looked
is.
like there was a holding, which is a great play. I couldn't get the number for Desert Heights Prep, but fighting through the holding, getting into the backfield and making the tackle, that was a heck of a play. A good decision there for Valley Union. They've been running that sweep. They decided to run a quarterback counter off of it, but again, just a great play on the outside, shedding the block, making the tackle, even though he's being held. And I don't have the number for that, so I do apologize.
And the referees, just like me in life, are trying to figure it out.
Could have been Matthew Martin. It could have been Damian Ortega, or it could have been Mateo Kindler. Either which way, whichever one made that play, what a play to be made. Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and just decline the penalty and take the down.
Huh. Okay.
Well, it was in the backfield. It's going to be like second and
that's gonna
15.
be, second and about 13. 12, 13.
9:46 in the Wilcox game left. 12-8. Arizona Lutheran just had a 26-yard touchdown pass.
Boo. So 2nd and 12 for the Blue Devils. See what Coach can pull out of his bag of tricks. Pistol formation. And
They
they're
got
going to get
him.
him offside to get 5 yards back.
Valley Union happy about that. And, Desert Heights Prep has done a great job, Dave, of staying disciplined on those. But that time, probably a little bit of exhaustion coming out of them because they've been leaned on by this offensive line for a long time
There's
tonight.
some Aaron Rodgers hard counting going on out there. Drew them all offside. 3 of them jumped.
I can't. I feel so bad for those kids. I did the same thing every time. That's why I never played offense. It was like I couldn't understand the difference between 1 and 2.
Hut. Hut.
If they would have done it that quick, I would have been good.
2nd and 7 now for Valley Union.
Benson is up on Shadow Mountain, 14-3 in the third. A lot of football in Cochise County going on.
Oh, and there's a pitch to the right. Good defense. So that's going to make it a 3rd and 5. And guess who's in on the tackle?
Well, that was some good ball handling in the backfield. A lot of fakes going on, but again, Desert Heights playing much more disciplined from the second quarter on and able to make that tackle after a short game. But still, 3rd and short, this does favor the power running game of the Valley Union Blue Devils. They get a few here. You got to almost guarantee that they can pound out a couple of extra yards.
Apparently, there are 4 things guaranteed today. Death, taxes, bad politicians, and number 17 in on every tackle for the Coyotes.
Josh Orozco, someone make sure everyone gets him this stream because we have said his name a number of times throughout this game.
Somebody get that kid to R&R Athletics. 3rd and 5. Looks like he almost got him to jump again. He missed the handoff. He's going to keep it. And he's going to take a big stick from Josh Orozco to set up a 4th and 3.
Well, let's not be lost on Mateo Kindler, who made the tackle. Orozco came in and just decided to clean that one up, and that's about as good as that play could have been for the Valley Union Blue Devils, considering, again, Dave, like you said, they missed the exchange in the backfield.
That's going to leave it at 4th and 3 for the Blue Devils, and they're looking a little worse for wear. Fatigue's appearing to set in a little bit for Valley Union, but this is football, boys. Yeah, step it up. What you folks can't see is the lightning backdrop that we have in all parts of the clock. It is awesome. I think you can see it flashing in the broadcast, but yeah, we have lightning all over the clock. So we have a timeout here, brought to you by the Sierra Vista Medical Group. Doctors, nurses, and caregivers dedicated to getting you back to the community that you love. Make an appointment with a provider today, svmedicalgroup.org. Big 4th and 3 coming up for Valley Union. They have a 4-point lead.
Let's make some noise. There's a big offensive
Holding
play.
on to this ball and getting some time off that clock and hopefully leading to more points. Very conducive for Blue Devil winning. 4th and 3. Play of the game so far. 3:29 here in the third. That's going to be an inside handoff, and he fights for the first down and then some. Oh, he's still going, and that's a touch.
Oh!
I have just botched every one of these. Shoestring tackle down at the 12. Oh, man, I'm glad I'm getting these out of my system.
Good job for Matthew Martin making another touchdown-saving tackle for Desert Heights Prep. But 4th and short with Miles Richardson on the sideline.
Yes.
Extra effort by Caprone. I do believe that was 26, coming up and making a big run.
I thought he was gone. I have botched every touchdown call today.
You sure have, Dave. And it looks like another
Looked like
injured
an
Valley
idiot.
Union Blue Devil player.
Yeah, I'd say they're starting to wear it out there. They really are. Number 1, Luna's checking in. We had a new lineman coming in, number 77, Carlos Bustos.
Hernandez Bustos.
But yeah, Valley Union's starting to wear it a little bit.
It is the first game of the season. It's Arizona. There's a lot of heat going on. There's more humidity now than there's ever been during a monsoon season, in my opinion. So cramping is going to be an issue, and it looks like that's the issues we see, although they're taking an extra long look at, I can't get the number over there, but whoever's hurt.
Yeah, this has been the wildest monsoon season that I've been a part of. I've been down here since 2001,
Oh,
and
no.
it has not stopped raining for 3 months.
Angel Caprone, who just made the run, he's the one coming back.
How are the monsoons out here in Elfrida this year?
It's been pretty sustained and heavy around the valley. Like it's the monsoon. One side of the street is 3 inches.
Yeah, Sierra Vista's gotten slaughtered this year. Daily.
I wouldn't say slaughtered. It hasn't been as frequent.
My yard is about this high. Like,
well,
you
that's
can't even keep
because you
up
don't
with
get
that.
out to pull the weeds.
It's been a lot more this year than last year. Last year was like that.
Yeah, last year was just Benson, and that was about it, honestly. I remember always seeing storm clouds in Benson and Wilcox.
Yeah, so the beauty with monsoon season in Cochise County is the moment the NFL shows up, monsoons are gone. It is like the absolute weirdest thing. Like the monsoons know, like, all right, knock it off.
Our start earlier, though, they were doing this stuff. This doesn't start till later.
We've been going since late May.
JP Wildman in the chat says 8:55 left to go in the Wilcox game, and they are now up 18-8 over Arizona Lutheran. Landon Ward, the Warden, with a 45-yard touchdown run.
Warden, Landon Ward is back. And Wilcox is strong. And now my wife is watching, so you know what's coming inevitably.
Yerp. No, and we're going to have a false start. It looked like Valley Union wanted to go quick on that one, but just a little bit too quick. Again, new quarterback. Looks like Yahir Luna is taking the quarterback snaps now, as we do see Miles Richardson trying to get fluids in, but every time he makes a play, runs, or goes down, Dave, he's coming up with a cramp.
They're just got to run the Wildcat at him with Luna and De La Cruz. They just continue to try to just run it down those gaps. 4-point lead. They haven't moved. Yeah, they haven't. Yeah, that's only a 5-yard penalty.
Oh, so it's offside. All right, I was wrong.
So 1st and 5 from about the 7-yard line.
6 yards out from the goal.
So 1st and 5 from the 7. Quarterback keeper. Luna's going to take up the right side. Touchdown, Valley Union.
Golly gosh, there's a flag in the backfield.
Again, Dave?
And it's going to be a holding on the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Oh, boy, I'm just going to stop trying to assume that these are touchdowns. They're not touchdowns.
The 4th touchdown of the night taken off the board. We're going to have to go back and watch the film on this one because I've been kind of playing producer. I haven't really watched it closely.
Well, I mean, it's just coincidentally. There hasn't been a lot of flags, but it's always on scoring plays. Every time.
All right.
That's going to make it 1st and 15 back from about the 17-yard line. Valley Union's going to have to get some of it back.
We'll see. I think it's, De La Cruz is in the single back formation, and playing the wing is going to be number 34, Christopher Gonzalez.
Oh, miscommunication on the handoff. De La Cruz is going to get no gain. So 2nd and 13.
Good effort from De La Cruz to make something out of nothing there, but like you said, Dave, contacted at the line of scrimmage. Very little happening there.
Yeah, the miscommunication between Luna and De La Cruz, he expected him on the other side of him, and so, miscommunication leads to defense getting a jump on you, and that's going to lead to 2nd and 13.
Clock ticking down to 2 minutes left in the 3rd quarter.
30-26, 2:07 left to go in the 3rd quarter. This has been a quicker 3rd quarter than the first half, let me tell you.
That first half was lengthy, but 2 minutes and ticking here in the 3rd.
Well, the Valley Union Blue Devils have had more of the possession, and they run the ball, so the clock's going to run more when they have it.
That's going to be a fake handoff. Keeper to the right side. Big stick by number 23 and number 17. But he's going to get the ball down to the 5-yard line.
Justice Gobbery on the tackle, along with our boy Josh Orozco. But a good run there from Yahir Luna. The thing I love about Luna, the way he runs, Dave, very north and south, very decisive runner.
Yes, right at you. Power runner. Love it. Luna's had him and De La Cruz have had great games.
3rd and short, so as long as they don't take a loss, get a couple yards, they should be able to convert this 4th down.
Somebody watch those flags. 3rd and 5. He's going to pitch it to De La Cruz. He's going to try to bounce it outside. He beats the first man.
That's a touchdown.
Touchdown, Blue Devils!
I was wondering what you were waiting on. He was almost touching the back pylon.
As soon as I say touchdown, there's going to be a flag on the field.
Big drive from the Valley Union Blue Devils as they take a 2-possession lead one more time. It's 36-26 now, and they could extend this to 12 points, which would be a huge 2-touchdown lead.
Valley Union does not need any quarterbacks. They can literally run anybody out there, just run it down their throats. They're in their 3rd. They're running Christian McCaffrey at quarterback, and it's working.
If only the San Francisco 49ers would have taken note in that game against the Eagles.
He's the lineman guy. He'll make sure they get all their shine.
Well, I've been doing a bad job on it, but it's a...
man, it's going to get snipped out. It's going to stay a 10-point lead for Valley Union. I mean, obviously, my man didn't play quarterback.
There's Aiden Clark in the backfield again for Desert Heights Prep. So Aiden Clark doing a lot on the defensive line for Desert Heights. Unfortunately, not getting the tandem on the outside of him to kind of join him on this game.
But still a 2-possession game, as you said, for Valley Union with this awesome lightning backdrop. This is fun. Amy Evans saying, nice run, Steven.
Oh, absolutely. And we were, as our PA announcers mentioned, we need to give love to this Valley Union offensive line one more time. Marshall, Larson, Ivan Rosales, and I do believe the third one is number 54 or 54, Alejandro Parra. I think that's the number. I could be saying it wrong this whole time, though.
Yeah, they're plowing the road. Desert Heights Prep, again, unsuccessful stopping the run. Doesn't matter who's playing quarterback. Valley Union is going to run it down your throat. 10-point lead, 36-26, 108 in the third. In beautiful Elfrida, Arizona.
108 left to go in the third, Dave. And now we get the
Deep
light
kick
show.
down to the 20. Receive.
Ooh!
Takes it upfield. And there goes Josh Orozco again, making a nice gain up to about the 36.
Marshall Lawson just went all over Elijah Andrews. I don't know what verbal altercation's going down on that, but Larson ran right over him. And Valley Union playing a little bit more physical now. There's a little bit of lull you feel in the energy that's been zapped from this stadium. No, it's not Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative's fault because we still have plenty of electricity.
Yeah, we have lights.
But it seems like Marshall Lawson Larson went over and hit somebody hard to wake his teammates up on that one.
Yeah, it's a four-quarter game. The Wicker Man over the middle for a completed pass for about 7 yards down to the 44. It's going to be second and about 3.
Bryce Godfrey catches that one, David Wicker, with a great pass there in time. They love that stick play, a little bit of a tight end stick or whatever you would call that position here in 8-man football, and it's been working out for him.
J.P. Wildman was very familiar with this team. How did they go 3-6 last year?
I know, right?
Wickerman beats the rush, going deep
goodness.
downfield, a wide open player,
Guess
and that's
who?
complete. And there he goes again. Josh Orozco for his 37th touchdown of the day. The kid is breaking Jerry Rice's season records in a single game.
You're not wrong about that. They scored in 40 seconds, took them 3 plays to do it, Dave, and that is a duo that is going to be tough to stop. But just like J.P. Wildman in our chat said earlier, if they could play defense at Desert Heights Prep, this would be a very scary team.
I said they went 3-6 last year with
How?
this offense.
How?
With this offense, this is wild. Now here they go, going for 2.
They're going to put up
4.
50.
Wickerman's going to roll to the right. Instant penetration by the defensive line. He's going to throw it.
Wow.
Caught. And that's going to be a successful 2-point conversion. That's going to make it 36-34. We have ourselves a ball game, my friend.
Good catch there, 85. Matthew Martin on that one. And now a 2-point game. Goes all the way back to what you said in the first quarter. 2 points might be the difference in this game. Right now it's a 2-point lead for the Blue Devils.
Starla Wicker in the chat, picking my line. Number 5 on the field, number 1 in your heart. He's having him and Orozco are having a game, boy. We have ourselves a ball game. I mean, again, you get a better first game of the year than this one?
Offenses have woken up in the third quarter after going basically scoreless in the second. I say basically because Valley Union did punch in on the 1-yard line to start the second quarter, but the offenses can't keep them down for long, and we're seeing that here in the third quarter. 28 seconds to play, a 2-point game. Valley Union still holds the lead at 36-34.
And that last possession was quicker than my first marriage. I mean, that was bang, bang, 6 points. 8 points, excuse me. So here comes the kickoff. I'm surprised Orozco isn't doing the kicking as well.
I think Orozco might be on the sideline right now. He might be
Oh,
nursing some
pooch
cans.
kick. And they're going to kick that out of bounds. That's going to give them the ball a little closer than they should be.
We do have a player down for Desert Heights Prep, and it looks like he's working out some cramps too.
That better not be number 17.
It is not. Orozco is coming back in. That's what it looked like. I couldn't get the number, but Orozco is still in the ball game.
That kid is a game wrecker.
Game changer and game breaker. As they
Boy,
mark
oh
off
boy.
this penalty, folks, we'll go ahead and thank Synergy Home Care Sierra Vista, providing service all over Cochise County and parts of Santa Cruz County. They provide non-medical in-home care for people that struggle with activities of daily living, and I know that their information is at the Cliff Wenton Clinic here in Elfrida, Arizona. I know because I put it there, so give them a call at 520-685-1035.
Take it to the Copper Queen Community Hospital. They have a new physical therapy department open in Hereford, as well as their ones in Bisbee and Douglas, providing the highest level of patient care. Make an appointment with the doctor today. Copper Queen Community Hospital.
As always, folks, support the businesses that support your community. We are here for one reason and one reason only, and that is the sponsors that allow us to broadcast live free of charge on Cool FM Live.
Yeah, y'all get this for free. Valley Union getting the ball back, only up 2. Man in motion. That's going to be a handoff. Good tackle right there at the line of scrimmage by Josh Orozco for about a 4-yard gain, 2nd and 6. If he wasn't there, that's a 10-yard gain. That's a first down.
Miles Richardson is back in the game, Dave, and they did hand that one off to Yahir Luna, and we had superstar against superstar on that one. Orozco able to hang on, but a good run from Yahir Luna. Again, we just have to shout out Larson, Rosales, and Parra, the offensive linemen that just keep. That one was an Emmett Smith type run, 4 yards without being touched.
Football left, folks, and it's going to be awesome. So stay right here.
I think it's Parra. It has to be.
So, yeah, that's going to end the third quarter. We have a 2-point game. Valley Union over Desert Heights Prep in an absolute barn burner.
Hey, here's even more exciting news, Dave. I've been right at his Alejandro Parra this whole time. Let's go.
And so, one last time, we were going to run through the people that make this broadcast possible for you. I'd like to thank Silver Spring Valley Electric Cooperative for serving our community, sponsoring our Cool FM live broadcast. Also, one last time, thank you to the Lolly Automotive Group. Get your next new or used vehicle at any one of their Sierra Vista locations or go to lollycars.com.
Sulphur Springs Valley Electric Cooperative providing the electricity, and Lolly Automotive Group almost had that one, giving us the drives tonight. So, absolutely. Thank you to Big Mike at All Pro Pest Management. More of a pest than my grasp of the English language. Our number one choice in Cochise County for pest control. Veteran owned and operated with your satisfaction, Mike's Guarantee. You can find them on Facebook at All Pro Pest Management. Thank you as well to the Sherry Ethel team at Long Realty, your hometown realtors who proudly support our fabulous athletes across Cochise County. Give a call today to the real estate expert Sherry Ethel and their team at 717-599-2439.
Blue Devils start the final quarter of the game with
Fourth
the ball.
quarter beginning. 2-point lead for Valley Union. Again, barn burner here in El Freda to open our 2024 football season. Great opening game.
We have some great offenses, some great defensive plays, a turnover. Miles Richardson with a interception. There's been every single thing you wanted. We've had a lot of touchdowns taken back penalties. But
Sure have.
yeah, there's been a lot in this
ball
ball
game.
game.
Could be a lot worse than it is. But Miles and Miles back under center. That's going to be a quarterback keeper. They blew that up. Take a wild guess. Number 17 in the backfield, blowing it up for a 1-yard loss, 2nd and 11.
Yeah, but again, it's just miscommunication on the handoff. De La Cruz thought he was going to get the ball, and Richardson probably should have gave him the ball. And it's just not as sharp as it should be. Again, Dylan Mitchell was hurt last week, so this is just 1 week of preparation for Miles. And hey, here we go again. Miles is hurt because of that leg again.
Not as they have 36 points on that board. It's going pretty well.
Well, there's times where the handoffs aren't as sharp as they could be.
Yeah, Miles coming off again, so it looks like it'll probably be Luna under center in this run-heavy offense.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, J.P. Wildman. I lost the comment. Golly.
It says 2:49 in the fourth. Wilcox is up 18-16 over ASU Luker. They just threw one in 17-yarder. 3 minutes left. Wilcox has the ball. Come on, Cowboys.
All right, so we do expect to see you here, Luna, taking the snaps again. I wouldn't mind seeing some quarterback power plays with De La Cruz as the lead blocker with Luna in the game. We'll have to see how they play this one.
That's gonna be. They did not give him the negative. It's third down. I thought it was only second down. That was the first play. Oh, it is third down. Okay, so 3rd and 10.
J.P. Wildman, we were not at that game last year when Wilcox let it slip away, so we don't remember it. But hopefully that doesn't happen again. And here we go.
3rd and 10. Hands off right up the middle. He gets about 4 of them back. That's going to set up a 4th and 6, and this is decision time in your own territory.
Yeah, Caparone right there. It's tough. And again, that De La Cruz, Yahir Luna, if you thought Richardson didn't get any of the reps, just wait till you hear Luna. And it's just a little bit off right now for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Someone needs to make a play and get this first down and get some momentum because, again, it just seems like the momentum's shifted in this one.
I don't think anybody's ever had it. It's just back and forth.
You're not wrong. Valley Union did have a couple 10-point leads.
Under 11 minutes and ticking, a first down would be huge for Valley Union. He's going to pitch it out to the right side. Oh, and Jesse Roscoe's all over it. He's got to really make it work. He's not going to get it. That's going to give them the ball in Blue Devil territory on the 46-yard line.
Yeah, good job there from Angel Caparone trying to get anything out of that one, but Desert Heights again swarming one more time. For poor Valley Union Blue Devils, they're down a couple players on offense, and they could be making a big impact. And as it stands, this is the first time since the first quarter that Desert Heights has a chance to drive in and take a lead.
Yeah, Valley Union is, it's been a back and forth affair, but they've been on top of that scoreboard just about the entire time. Like you said, Coyotes' first real opportunity to do something to Valley Union. Valley Union's going to have to stand tough. Wickerman takes the ball. The snap was bad. They had him in the back, but he's going to throw it over the middle for a wide open first play touchdown. Coyotes are going to take that lead.
Daniel Contreras with the big touchdown receptions for Desert Heights Prep. And that's a little bit of a gut punch there. Valley Union, Desert Heights line was not set. 3 players got in the backfield, and then you saw Mason Wicker doing Mason Wicker things, avoiding all 3 players and throwing a dart down the field to give Desert Heights Prep's Coyotes a lead in this ball game, 40-36.
They're getting the penetration. They're just not getting to the quarterback. Like they're beating a
It's
lot.
tough, man. It is tough. We do have Jason Silos cheering from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Go Coyotes, go Aiden Clark.
Quarterback's going to keep it, and they're going to shut that down. That's going to keep it to a 4-point lead for the Coyotes.
Big
So
one.
that's huge for the Blue Devils. They're able to score another touchdown where they can take the lead in this game and not just tie it.
Now, this is one thing you want to have you here, Luna, as your tailback, and you want to have Stephen De La Cruz as your wing back. And right now you need Miles Richardson to get in there, but you can't really use him as a weapon right now, limping. Every time he gets touched, he's going back to that leg.
He's limping on the sideline. Like, even just walking over.
But you
to
need
another
him
player.
in there just for the
disguise.
Yeah. This is going to be tough. Valley Union, again, already without Dylan Mitchell. Now Miles Richardson got a little bit hurt. We did see Caperon as well got a little bit dinged up, and he's working some things out on the sideline. So the injury bug starting to plague the Valley Union Blue Devils right now.
That's trying to make it through this game with the victory. A game that they've had score control of just about the whole time.
And here we go, Dave. 10:28 to play in the fourth quarter, 40-36. Coyotes take their first lead in the ball game, I do believe.
That's going to be a kick down to the 20.
Second lead.
Easily fielded. He's going to run, get as many as he can, up to about the 40-yard line.
That's a good return, but also good job collapsing on Brian Cagle on that one. Here we go. Valley Union now at the 40-yard line. You have to answer. Like I said, the last couple drives not been as sharp, and we'll see if Valley Union can return back to their offense and what their identity is.
10:20 on the clock, down 4. A good field position again for the Blue Devils. But they're going to need a nice, methodical, clock-killing, scoring drive on this and try to get out of here with this victory against a very talented Desert Heights team.
Carlos Hernandez Bustos checks into the ball game, so we're going to go with size for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
I like it.
The whistle did blow. They got to get to the line. They have got to get this play in their way. I look at the back judge, see if he's starting to count down. He just now pointed. He's watching. There we go.
And he beats the tackle in the backfield, but he can't get away. No gain, 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good play there. 22 on 22. Luke Beck for Desert Heights Coyotes coming in and making that play. Good effort from Steven De La Cruz, but there's only so much you can do. And it looks, ambulance is driving away.
A couple ambulances driving away. I'm not sure.
I wonder what that's about. Hopefully it was nothing on the field.
I wish you folks at home could see this lightning backdrop that we've been blessed with this entire game. It's fun. So
JP Wildman says the combo again for Desert Heights. Been doing it for years now. They just can't play defense.
I thought that kid looked 24.
Well, they're playing pretty good defense so far in the last few drives against the Valley Union Blue Devils.
Come on, Blue Devils.
Injury bug plaguing the Blue Devils here. You hear Luna's going to be in shotgun formation.
2nd and 10 for Valley Union. Let's see what they can come up with. High snap. Luna's going to take it to the right side. He's got room. He's got about 7 yards. That's going to set up a 3rd and 2.5.
And that's what I wanted to see, Dave. You might have remembered when he first got in the game. I'd like to see some more quarterback powers with Luna. He's a north and south runner. He's very decisive. Get him an extra lead blocker and let him do what he does best. And right now, an 8-yard gain got him to 3rd and 2.
A first down will take them into Coyote territory. Clock 9 minutes and ticking. So third and
Wow.
a very manageable 2.
We got a game between Arizona Lutheran and Wilcox. They got the stop. 27 seconds left. Ball on the 49-yard line. Wilcox still ahead. But Arizona Lutheran looking to go in and play spoiler.
That kicker isn't missing again if he gets that shot.
This is Arizona Lutheran.
No, I know. I'm
Oh,
talking
okay.
Joe Sanchez. If something that comes out of his foot, he'll never miss again.
Thank you again for the updates from J.P. Wildman.
Third and a very manageable 2 for Valley Union. That first down puts them into Coyote territory.
Ooh, a little bit of trouble getting set.
And another bad snap. He's got to get out of there, and he's not going to. That's going to set up a 4th and 8 for the Blue Devils.
Well, the illegal formation, the illegal shift was missed on that one for the Valley Union Blue Devils, but it did not matter, like you said, Dave. High snap, and all of a sudden a loss of 6, and this is 4th and a longer 8 than we see when Miles Richardson's in the game.
This is it for Valley Union. This is a needed first down. They just scored 12 points on 4 plays, so you cannot hand them this ball back
You're
in
not
your own
wrong.
territory.
Less than a minute, we had 12 points from Desert Heights Prep. And again, that's Miles Richardson nursing a cramp, not only on offense, but on defense in the secondary, too. A lot of leadership.
Yep.
He's made quite a few plays back there, including an interception.
Dylan Mitchell's about to rip that boot off and get out there.
7:32, clock's ticking, 40-36. Desert Heights Coyotes on top of the Valley Union Blue Devils.
4th and a huge 7. We have a procedural penalty coming out of the
Delay
secondary.
of game.
Oh, heartbreaker. Back-breaking plays, making a 4th and 12 for Valley Union. And oh, my goodness. We've seen them do it multiple times in this game, but they're going to need to break one big here.
Again, it's just different without Richardson in the game right now. It's trouble getting the calls. It's trouble getting lined up. A lot of players playing out of position. They go quick here. It's Luna. He's got some room. Not enough.
And he's not going to. They're going to give them the ball back in their own territory on the 42-yard line. The defense. This is going to now fall in the hands of Valley Union's defense to win this game for them.
I've got an idea. We're going to guard Josh Orozco. But here we go. It's time. If Valley Union wants to be that team, I'm trying to say this as PC as I can. 40-36, you got to come up and you got to make a stop right now.
Yeah, somebody needs to pop somebody in the mouth. Right now, I'm looking at Marshall Larson. He needs to have an impact on this possession.
Mason Wicker has had his way with his defense in the second half, and we have got to see that defensive line get back there.
That snap's going to roll him out to his right. Again, penetration. Wicker man gets away from it. He's throwing deep, and another big
Flag.
pass downfield, and another touchdown.
There's a flag at the line of scrimmage. It's not going to be offside. That's in the area of holding.
Desert Heights trying to figure out what the penalty could be, but it looks like this one may be coming back. That would be the 3rd touchdown in 5 plays.
And that's going to be the 5th touchdown. If it is wiped off the board, that is wiped off the board. The first one for Desert Heights. And you see Marshall Larson throwing his hands up. He doesn't know what else they have to do. The Valley Union Blue Devils, illegal formation. And that's going to bring it back 5 yards.
Oh, the Valley Union need that one. Oh, my goodness.
It's only right. They've had 4 touchdowns taken back from them. J.P. Wildman says they tire you out. Yeah, Valley Union's been running all over the field. You can see right now a little bit of exhaustion.
It's like the Jets.
The defensive staff is doing a great job. They're sending pressure. They're trying to get back there because you can't cover these receivers. But it's just Mason Wicker making play after play after play. We'll see what they can do now. Valley Union's got a little bit of a lifeline. 1st and 15.
1st and 15. Valley Union needs to stop. Another snap rolling him out to his right. Another instant penetration, but he avoids, completes the pass, but taken out for only about a 5-yard gain. Should have set up about a 2nd and 10.5.
Good defense there from Yahir Luna. What I like from Yahir Luna on that one is he actually ripped at the ball, too. It's a skill. It's a definite skill. If you can go for the ball and make the tackle, why not? And again, David, Valley Union getting in the backfield, but they're diving. They need to keep their feet and try to drive through this quarterback. Mason Wicker, I know it seems like he's going to get away for 300 yards, but he's going to have to stop eventually. He's going to run out of bounds.
I'm surprised that they're not running the ball with 6:30 and ticking on this clock. But 2nd and 10. Wickerman in shotgun again. He's going to roll out to his left. Good penetration. They can't get to him. The kid can move in the pocket. Throws it downfield. And he's going to get taken down inside the 20 at about the 15-yard line. And that's going to be, and we have an injured player. And Valley Union calling for the medical staff. He's up. Okay. Oh, the Valley Union.
I don't see the flag.
Yeah, you hear Luna was down on that. He went back down.
Oh, no, we have 48. Ivan Rosales is down as well. And, there is the flag. Our PA broadcasting team correctly pointed out this one is in the vicinity of another holding call. We will have to see maybe an eligible player downfield.
Whatever it takes to get Valley Union this ball back without them scoring points, we'll take it.
Rosales.
Sorry, Coyote fans out there.
In a lot of pain, and this will be a holding. That's going to bring him back again. So Blue Devils getting a little bit fortunate on this one, on this drive. A couple penalties.
A lot of it fortunate.
6:10 left to go in the fourth quarter, 40-36. Desert Heights Prep on top of the Valley Union Blue Devils.
That's going to back them up to their own 47-yard line. So that's going to be second and an Elfrida mile.
Yeah, but distance is just a number for these Desert Heights Prep, Dave. They're running all over the field. These wide receivers cannot be stopped right now. It's up to this defensive line to get the quarterback on the ground.
Second and a mile. They shifted the receiver over to a little tighter formation. Instant penetration, and down he goes. And the Wicker Man is down. Big sack by Valley Union, making it 3rd and 3 miles.
Marshall Lawson getting in there,
There it
Dave,
is.
but let's give props to 99, Alexandro Gerald, and on the other side, I can't see the number, but staying disciplined in their rush lanes, going just straight up the field, so Mason Wicker had nowhere to go, and now we have a 3rd, and we're approaching Raiders territory again.
Yeah, here we are. They got to get all the way to the other end zone to get a first down.
Amanda Clark says, let's go Coyotes.
And if Valley Union gets a stop on this down, they cannot go for this on 4th and 23 in their own territory.
When you have Josh Orozco, you can do whatever you want.
Well, you can try, but
Jerry Rice Jr. over there.
you don't want to give Valley Union 35 yards to beat you. Because
Trouble-
they've shown that they can run the ball
Desert Heights, trouble getting
pretty
set.
handily. He's going to roll him out. Another instant penetration. He's looking way downfield, and that's going to be incomplete if not intercepted. So a 4th and 23 for the Valley Union Blue Devil defense.
A rare play where Wicker and Orozco were not on the same page. Wicker wanted to keep going upfield. Orozco broke it and tried to flatten it out a little bit. So here we go. Valley Union making some plays and making it tough. And right now, Mason Wicker might be a little tired from all the running he's been doing back there.
There's no way they're going for this. Okay, they are going to. We might see our first punt of the game here. And boy, Valley Union, the way they're penetrating that offensive line.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah, they might be able to block this.
Larson right in the center. Keep eyes on him. Marshall Lawson's gotten to the backfield.
Send it on this punt.
It is such a short
Here comes the
distance.
snap.
Oh,
they almost
go
got
after it.
That's going to be a short punt fielded at the. Oh, ball's on the ground. But they are going to recover it. They're going to take position at the 45-yard line.
You hear Luna heads up play to get on that one. That could have been disastrous for the Blue Devils. And we hear momentum on Valley Union's side. The crowd is alive. Thanks to our PA announcer. Good job on that one. And now Valley Union with a chance with 5:05 to drive in and take the lead.
Wilcox, final 18-16 over ALA.
There you go, Wilcox.
All right, one down, Wilcox. Princeton sounded like they had it in the bag, so. But here we are with Valley Union. They have 44 yards in 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Touchdown takes the lead.
Right here, we got 5:05.
JP Mildman will let us know about that for sure. Looks like we picked the correct game to go to the first game, Dave.
Yeah, we did. 1st and 10 from the 45. Hands off to the right side. We have a flag down in the back.
It's going to be another illegal formation. When they throw that flag right away and don't stop the play, it's either an illegal shift or an illegal formation. Those are the only 2 procedural penalties on the offense that don't result in a dead ball.
Illegal formation on the Blue Devils. That is declined.
Ooh, they're going to decline the
Whoa.
penalty. I would have definitely taken that one.
Whoa. So they're going to go ahead and give Valley Union Blue Devils an August Christmas present and keep it at 2nd and 10. I would have definitely taken the yards against the team that's only running the ball.
Oh, it's the same, and the defense has been playing so well. I mean, maybe
Yeah.
that's just the confidence. They think 2nd and 9, they can
Ooh.
stop them.
Okay. I don't like the decision making from the Coyotes on this one, but
We
we'll
do-
see.
We do have Richardson back in the game as well, Dave. You hear Luna takes his rightful spot in the backfield, and Stephen De La Cruz as the wingback.
So Miles back at quarterback, pistol formation. He's going to drop back to throw, and he's going deep,
Oh, no.
and that's going to be intercepted by the Coyotes. They tried to catch him slipping, but they're going to give them the ball back on the 35-yard line, 4:55 in the fourth.
Well, that was Luke Beck. We've called his name twice, and both have been huge plays. Comes up with that interception. You were right. They did catch him sleeping. Stephen De La Cruz was behind the defense, but Miles Richardson, without those quarterback one reps, didn't really know the speed of Stephen De La Cruz, and now Valley Union has to come back out with 4:45 and get another big defensive stop.
Yeah, there just wasn't enough on that ball. You have to just let it go and trust that receiver's going to catch up to it. You can't try to place it. You know, it's unfortunately just not enough on that ball. So that leads to a turnover. They had the ball back in the 36, but like you said, come on defense. Wickerman for another possession as the Lightning strikes behind him like we're in the natural.
Tight formation all around for Desert Heights Prep.
They've only run the ball twice in this game. So
Have they ran it twice? I
Yes.
thought they only called one design run.
I thought it was two. But
Could
either
be.
way, they don't run the ball. Shotgun, bad snap, high snap. He's going down
Larson.
again. Larson and back in the backfield again for another huge sack.
Marshall Larson making the play back there to meet with him. Was one more time Ivan Rosales, and Rosales is coming up lame again. He's definitely nursing out that cramping issue, but gutting through it to get in the backfield with Larson and take down that quarterback for another huge loss.
That was over a 10-yard loss, so they're looking at second and about 23, I believe. Marshall Larson showing up when they need him the most at Valley Union. Let's see if he can maybe get a turnover out of this kid.
If I'm Valley Union, my defensive backs are turning and bailing and not letting anything deep because the defensive line is just dominating for the Blue Devils right now.
I completely agree with that. And they're in the backfield again. And he's
there he
down
is.
again. Another huge sack. Third and an Elfrida mile for the Coyotes. The defensive line, you said it, coming up huge.
We do have a flag down, but that's in the area of holding, so this play most likely will stand as it is Rosales who gets the first hit on the quarterback, and then this time Larson cleans it up.
They picked their best time of the game to have their best time of the game, I'll tell you. Defensive line, they've had penetration all night. They haven't been able to get their hands on them, and all of a sudden, bang, 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 3 big sacks.
This will be declined, no doubt. And they look like they want to march him back more, and they will. So that big loss, it would have been third down.
If that was a personal foul, you're going to tack it on to the end of this, right? If that was a personal foul, you have to tack on half the distance.
So it will be
And
half
they're
the distance to
doing
the
that.
goal, and it will still be second down. I'd rather have
Ooh, PA announcers.
I'd rather have third and long rather than second and long right now, but yeah, you're not wrong about that. And if our PA announcer I'm having a conversation with, Mason Wicker, he's been trying to run around there, but again, disciplined rush lanes from Valley Union Blue Devils, the difference in these last couple of drives.
And the ticking clock is under 4 minutes, so 3:48 and ticking
This is where it
And
pays
they
to
are
have a run
backed
game, by the way.
up. That's what I said. I'm surprised they're not running the ball in this situation, but they're going to throw a quick pass out to the left side. Got to shut that down,
Yep.
and they do. Big hit on the sideline. It's going to make it third and Elfrida mile.
So it's about the same distance from the second down and the third down. But right now, Dave, I'm looking at the clock, and it would have been fourth down. So you gave him an extra 45 seconds. This is really what I didn't like about that.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But at the same time, you score, and then Desert Heights Prep doesn't have time to come back. It's the game within the
It's a chess
game.
match. It really is with that clock in a football game. It is an absolute chess match. Third and an Elfrida mile, 3:06 and ticking.
Play got to be disciplined on the back end. They've done a great job so far. Just let the defensive line eat.
Penetration's there again. He's got nothing downfield.
That's out of bounds.
He is out of bounds. That's going to be fourth and an Elfrida mile. They will be punting this football.
They have to punt this one, Dave. Now, I believe De La Cruz was the punt returner last time, and he did drop the ball. So let's secure the ball and give our offense a chance if we are the Valley Union Blue Devils here.
I fully expect a punt right here, but the Wicker Man is in this game. There's no way you can give Valley Union that ball back.
They're going to try to drum
Yard line.
offside first.
So what, make it 4th and 28?
Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Like if they get 5 yards here or get 5 yards here, They're just trying to
There's
get every
no way
yard
they're-
they can.
There's no way they're going to give Valley Union this.
I don't
ball
think
back
they're
in the
snapping
20.
this ball. I think they're going to do a hard count. Timeout. Okay.
Okay, I was like, no way. That's suicidal right there. You're going full Kurt Cobain if you go for that.
Again, folks, we are done reading our sponsors for the night, but their links will be in the description box below. And don't forget to serve the businesses that support your community. We are able to broadcast on Cool FM Live free of charge only because of these sponsors.
Yeah, we have a couple left to thank tonight.
Oh.
Thank you to Grasshopper Landscaping Quality from the ground up. #1 in Cochise County. Y'all voted them in. Go on Facebook and find Grasshopper
I
Landscaping.
stand corrected. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, thank you to Ginger's Titles, located at 999 East Fry Boulevard. They have written and road testing available, so if you want to skip the way to the DMV, go to Ginger's Titles. Busy, bring us on with the last two.
Thank you to the Sierra Vista Medical Group. They are doctors, nurses, and caregivers who are dedicated to getting you back to the community you love and helping you live your healthiest life. You can find them at svmedicalgroup.org or call 520-263-3500. And finally, thank you to Barnett's Towing and Barnett's Propane, serving all of southern Arizona since 1963. JP Wildman says, don't be surprised if they do go for it here. St. David has not punted one time in their lives, I guess.
Well, this is definitely their punt formation.
Go after it.
Valley Union.
Almost got it.
They're going to get a great.
Let it go, let it go, let it go,
Let it
Steven,
go.
let it go.
Don't touch that ball.
So on that play there, I would love to Steven De La Cruz to run, because if he is contacted in that ball, that is a live ball. So just get away from it. You're in their territory. 2:42 to play. This is the game. Again, give your offense a chance.
46 yards, 2 minutes and 42 seconds, and Valley Union can take this thing home. They got 46 yards to go. The Coyote defense trying to make one last stand. They played very well since the first quarter. See if they can hold Valley Union out one more time.
They had a bad start to the third quarter. But Desert Heights Prep has really come alive defensively. And now it's up to Valley Union to crack this nut and get home. 2:42 to play.
All right, Miles Richardson under center. That's going to be a handoff to the right side. De La
blocking.
Cruz making people miss, getting about 5-6 yards. Whatever it takes. Clock is not an issue right now
No.
for the Valley Union Blue Devils.
No, you're absolutely right. As long as they go with a sense of urgency. I don't like the huddling too much here, but if you go with a sense of urgency, the clock does not matter. They've already lost 20 seconds, so that's why I say you got to have a sense of urgency. Get up there. If you get 5 yards at a time, that's plenty of time, but you can't run down this clock.
Yeah. And here it comes. Raindrops keep falling on my head.
About time. That thing was going to cancel it.
I thank you, Mother Nature, for allowing us to finish this game before you showed up. 2nd and 5, inside handoff. Luna! Oh, no, the ball's out. Oh, looks like we got it. We got it back.
But De La
Oh, my
Cruz
goodness.
falls on it. Got here, Luna. We said, oh, no, because it looked like he had a lane to run to daylight. But loses the football. De La Cruz with a heads-up play. Valley Union still with 3 timeouts. I do believe in this ball game. I haven't seen a timeout taken.
And the moment that rain started falling, the ball pops right out. So ball security, real big right now, but that is a first down. The moment they set this ball, Valley Union needs to be ready to go.
1:59 to play.
On the
Here we
33-yard line.
Winding it down, 156, 155, 154. Like you said, Dave, I would have loved Valley Union to be up at the line when that clock was running. This will be the last drive of the game, and you'd hate to see it end on time.
Everybody set, and there we go. Miles is going to keep that, and he's not going to get much. He's going to get about 2 yards up to the 30.
Yeah, timeout from Valley Union on that one. Absolutely, 136. Got back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Another Valley Union player. This one on the line, it's going to be Alejandro Parra, who's limping just a little bit. He says he's good. He's got a timeout to get his health back.
Again, thank you, Mother Nature, for waiting until 2 minutes left of this game to show up. Because you could have rained us out a lot earlier with what we saw in the distance. There's just a little rain. We're going to make it out of this one.
Dave, Miles Richardson's had a great game, an interception. He's had 15 touchdowns called back that he's ran for. But at this point with that cramp, he cannot move as well as he did in the first half, and they're going to have to look somewhere else right now.
I'm loving Luna just power running.
I would too.
I'm running it right down their throat. 2 timeouts, plenty of time. You only got 30 yards away from victory for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Coyotes trying to hang on for their lives.
And what a game we have, 136 to play, 40-36. Coyotes on top of the Blue Devils. Are you not entertained? Cool
What
FM
a game
Live.
to start off our year. Thank you, Elfrida, for having us. And again, they're so welcoming, so excited to have us
absolutely.
out here. So here we are. Miles under center. He's going to hand that to Luna, but he's going to get taken down in the. Oh, he fought for 2 yards.
1:30 clock's ticking. Can't take a timeout here. You just got to get to the line and get some yards back and make it a 4th and manageable. You have to save your timeout for this 4th down. Clock's ticking. 1:14, 1:13, 1:12, 1:11, 1:10.
3rd and 9 plays in for Miles.
We'll see what Valley Union can cook up here. This is tense. This is drama. This is sports.
Yeah, a little bit. The lightning, the rain, and a very close game. 3rd and 9. Let's see what Valley Union can do. Quarterback keeper. He gets away from the first man. He's going to get taken down after about 6-yard gain. That's going to leave.
6. That was like 2.
Oh, yeah. That's going to leave 4th and 5.
44 seconds. A 4th and 5.
4th and 5.
It's got to be your best play, Dave. You got to get a first down. But not only that, you have to have your second play ready to go because you don't want to waste any time. We said time wouldn't be a factor, but it's gone just about 2 minutes off the clock, and we are still a ways away from that goal line.
Well, we're coming down to a 4th down situation for the Valley Union Blue Devils. Need to convert this, obviously, to keep their hopes of winning this game alive. The Coyotes 1 play away from sneaking out of here with a victory before that long drive back to Glendale.
This game's had everything, Dave. We've had some great offense. We had great defense. We had great offense. And now we're ending on a lot of great defense from both teams. And who wants the ball? Who in the huddle says, Coach, I got you on this one?
I mean, it's sad that you can't depend on the arm of Miles because play action would work so well right here. There's nobody back there. But, Valley, like you said, here, what is their best play? Because they're about to
Shotgun formation. 4th and 7.
Miles puts Luna, De La Cruz in motion. The ball's on the ground.
And that's how it ends.
And that's it. And he's going to pick it up, and he's on his way back the other way. And who else could it be but Josh Orozco? With
Josh.
the game-sealing fumble recovery.
Josh Orozco ends the game for Desert Heights Coyotes. What a game it was. An anticlimactic ending, but Dave, you called it the first time the rain came down, the ball slipped out, and that ball has been a little bit tricky to handle ever since we got some raindrops in this stadium.
Oh, and it's just a couple of kneel downs for Desert Heights Prep.
Yep.
So it looks like they're going to get out of here victorious. What a game by the Valley Union Blue Devils, coming up just short.
A couple high-octane offenses that get it done in 2 different ways. The ground game of the Valley Union Blue Devils in control for the majority of the game. Then they went to sleep on the back end a few times in the 3rd and 4th quarter. I let Mason Wicker pick them apart with his favorite target, Josh Orozco, and they got that first lead since having that first touchdown on the board in the 4th quarter, 40-36, and haven't looked back since then.
You know, again, they're going to have a bye week next week. They will hopefully be getting Dylan Mitchell back. I mean, what a game. What a game for both of these teams. But, again, we're here for Valley Union, and a heartbreaker. They had their opportunities, just weren't able to pull it out when they needed it most.
So congratulations to all the Desert Heights Prep fans that we have in this chat for a very gutsy victory, very gritty victory. You have a great offense to watch over there. And it's just going to be 0-1 for the Valley Union Blue Devils in the toughest way possible.
Yeah, heartbreaker. Okay, good game by the Coyotes, good game by the Blue Devils, good game, period. But thank you, everybody, for joining us on Cool FM Live for our opening football game of the year. We will see you next week in Wilcox, Arizona to support our now 1-0 Wilcox Cowboys. I'm Dave Davies. That's Paul Corder. You folks have a wonderful weekend.